Hello, Internet.
know.
Yes, you are in. I know that wasn't me. Hello, welcome to D20 Enclave. We're gonna play this game that we've been playing for 4 sessions prior to this, and it's now that session right there. These are my people. Players. I should say players. People sounds wrong. Hello.
Man, we are nailing this today.
So good. So yeah, we're gonna play this game. I don't have like intros or anything to do. I don't know. When you guys want to give a recap, I can give it if you don't want to. But if you want to,
I'm good.
Jay and I punched
Not
each
it.
other for like a half an hour.
That did
That's
happen.
what I remember.
I remember
Pretty good.
somebody knocking on the door or getting a phone call saying we need to leave the apartment.
that was the cliffhanger. Yeah.
I remember Spencer having a plan and it going really, really well.
Spencer's plans always go super well.
Yeah, he only ever has like 2 a year, so
2 plans a year?
yeah, on average.
Oh, well, all right. Well, yeah. So the last thing that happened in the session, Dr. Welby, you have pokies. The last thing that happened in the session, Dr. Welby got a phone call from a contact of his telling him basically, "Hey, you need to go." And you could hear the sound of police sirens drawing nearer not long after he called you. And that is where we're going to pick up. So, I believe the doctor was scrambling to try to get everyone's attention.
Yep, frantically trying to find. Well, he knew that Oz was out of the apartment.
He had just left, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he's
Gone
frantically
clubbing.
trying to find Carmen and the others to get out of here.
Okay. So
I believe I was having a sleepover with Greer.
you were, yeah. So you
He's
guys
just
are,
gonna bang on their door, real.
I wasn't looking.
We need to go. We need to go now.
We have a third person in our apartment, correct?
That's me, yeah.
No.
No,
not you.
yeah, we have
Oh.
another person.
they have a servant.
Didn't you
Cool.
like
We have a
lock?
servant.
Didn't you
In
lock
that
her in her
case-
room like 2 sessions
Yeah.
ago and forget about her?
You did
No,
We
that?
didn't
no.
lock her in there. We
No, you
told her
locked
to
the
go
door.
in there.
Yeah, you never
Yeah.
told her to leave.
Yeah, she's fine. Well, Spencer's not going to open his own
freaking
doors
there.
because, well, I mean, he's not poor. And Guru and Carmen are doing sleepover things. So yeah, I'm just going to wait for Sparky McGee to open the door or whatever her name is.
Yeah, so
Stacy, Sharon, Samantha, Susan.
As soon as I
Sharon.
hear the banging on the door, I'll like get out of the room.
so it takes you a little while because you're having a great time with Carmen. I don't know what you guys are doing in there.
puzzles.
Doing puzzles. So yeah. The noise gets louder. The doctor is yelling more frantically. And yeah, go ahead.
Just again, we need to go now. And
Hop
he's going to
open.
start heading down the stair or to the elevator or wherever he can go out the back entrance of the apartment complex.
I'll look at Carmen. Have a go bag?
I'm good.
Right. I'm gonna throw her our go bags. One of them's full of
I have
money.
enough. I always keep. I always stay strapped.
I was gonna say one of them has money, one of them has clothes, and another one has passports. So take your pick.
I'm gonna grab the money one.
Okay.
While you all are trying
Good
to
choice.
figure this out, Austin, you just left.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You're walking down the road, and you see a line of police cars heading in the direction of your apartment. You're maybe a block away. You can all hear the sirens at this point.
Am I near the store?
Which, well,
Raise my ally.
I don't think you would be.
Okay.
So do you turn and watch to see where they're going, or?
I will.
They're probably traveling a good 80 miles an hour down a New York street.
Ooh, damn.
They are moving.
I will just send a text to Greer and go, 911's on the way. Because I think in Austin's mind, he can't fathom there being something else they'd be after except for them.
Okay.
And he will keep walking away, and see if he gets if he gets a response.
Sure.
Because he knows he can't do anything to help. He's just a little kid with his laptop, portable hard drive, and a big duffel bag walking down the street.
A very large duffel bag, yeah. Yeah, okay. So, I will say that text message gets sent about the same time Dr. Welby gets down to the lobby where there's an exit in the lobby. One goes to the alley, and then one goes out to the street. And you're trying to go towards the back, right?
Yeah, I want to go to the alley.
Okay.
And I'm going to head toward the hospitals where I'm going to go.
Okay, so you go into the alley, and you are walking down the alley as you are hearing basically the screeching of braking tires as the police cars are coming to a stop.
Don't turn around, just keep walking.
Okay.
Is there a window or some sort of fire escape leading from Greer and Spencer's apartment down into the alleyway? Because I imagine our apartment faces the street, so their apartment must
Face the alley.
Yeah. Right? We're across the hall from each other.
Yeah. There's wood. Yes. So, Doc, you keep moving, and the it is nighttime. The police that come to a stop as you're coming out of the alley, like they're coming in such a way that they would surround the building. So they have a car that like comes to a stop at the end of the alley. They have a few cars that are like in the road blocking off the front entrance. You don't see what's over on the other side yet. And as you're walking, you said you just keep going, you don't stop or anything like that?
Yeah. I haven't been told to stop, just going to keep walking.
A police officer gets out of his car, has his gun out. He's not pointing it at you. He's got it out. And hey, stop right there. Where'd you come from?
My apartment.
Where's that at? Which one?
This building here.
This one
I'm
here?
going to work. I'm a doctor. Yes, I'm going to the hospital.
Uh-huh. Do you know 3 individuals? And he shows you pictures of your roommates, essentially, and your neighbors. Not Austin. He wasn't named as a suspect, but the other 3. He basically shows you a picture of the other 3. You know these people?
Yeah. Why?
Are they still upstairs?
I don't think so. They weren't in the apartment when I left.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to stay here. Sweep it.
Am I under arrest? I mean, I have to go to work.
Not yet.
Okay.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation.
This guy doesn't seem like a real cop.
The rest of you, the other 3, Austin's going down the road. Greer, you get a text message. You hear it.
Okay.
You hear the ding or the vibrate or whatever. You have your phone set on.
Okay.
What do?
I look at it because
Uh-huh.
I'm a human being. Just pull it out, look at it.
Well,
Well, treading on thin ice, but
debatable.
I'm gonna look at it. And then I'm gonna shove it back in my pocket, and then look at both of them and go, "We need to leave. No. Like
Did
right now."
did a boat international waters?
And you hear the
Can I take a peek out the window to see? Like at that point, if I like peek out the window, would I see like the cars like?
Yeah.
yeah. You
Coming
hear
up.
so you hear the screeching tires as Greer's like looking at her phone, and then you peek out the window and you see a police officer showing something to Dr. Welby and talking
Okay.
to him.
How comfortable are you guys like jumping across buildings? Just curious.
I'm alright. Yeah.
All right, let's go to the roof.
What?
Okay.
You're gonna have to brace yourself.
What?
It's fine. You got good knees, right? Just
I have
You gotta-
excellent
you gotta-
knees.
take
But
the impression
why are
you
we
need.
jumping? Why are we jumping anywhere?
Because if we try to go downstairs, we're gonna get arrested.
Open up, police.
We're going
Thanks.
onto the fire escape
Yeah.
onto the roof.
Up, following. I'm pushing Archie along.
Archie, you going with it?
Of course, I do what Greer tells me to do.
Okay. Open up, police. We have a warrant. You just leaving?
I don't answer my own door when there's not a warrant.
That's fair.
Sure shit, I'm not answering it now.
I was gonna say it would be very out of
I've not
character
answered-
for Archie to
I've not
open
answered
a
my own
door.
door in like 20 years. I'm not going to start doing it now.
Okay. Okay. Sure. So the last person through the door is Greer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Through the window, yeah.
Start heading up the fire escape. You're going up onto the roof, and you can see the lights from where you're at up on the roof. Once you finally get up there, as you're climbing, you can hear the door smash in. Like they done busted it. And you hear that
Okay.
twice, which tells you that they probably went into both apartments.
I just fixed that fucking door from when that guy puked all over it.
We'll buy you another door.
I thought we had like a really good security door, Greer. You know, maybe you need to review security announcements after this.
You got a battering ram, man.
Listen, I was told that door was secure.
There's only so much a shit New York apartment can be secured, okay?
It is not a shit New York apartment. I paid good money for this fucking bullshit.
As you're climbing up, the last person to go over the edge of the building, basically climb onto the roof, you hear, "Check the fire escape."
Can we? What's the
Rick,
nearest building?
I'll quickly just turn to Greer and go, "You're super strong. Fucking knock the fire escape down."
Okay. That sounds stupid. That sounds so stupid.
Realize that's both of
Sounds
my
so
plans for the year.
stupid.
Is
Cool.
Can
It's
I-
called a delaying tactic. Were you not in the military? God
can
damn.
I locate the door for to go up through the building to the roof? And can I block it off with some sort of like pipe through the handle or something like that, so that to like
So it's one of those.
at least slow them down.
It's one of those pull-down handles, so you'd have to finagle that in a way that would. It doesn't have like a push bar or something like that.
Question: could I basically maybe weld it shut with me eye vision?
Ooh.
You could certainly try.
Can I certainly try that, please?
Yeah.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll your go ahead and roll your heat vision
Brain.
as Greer.
I'm looking around to see which building we can actually jump to.
Did you want to remove the fire escape, or did you want to survey the
No,
area?
I'm gonna survey. Archie's a smart guy. That's the stupidest thing he could have said. I can only punch
I'm not
so
a smart
hard.
person. I will kick the fire escape, like the ladder.
Oh, just the because you're taking your time to look right at the edge to basically weld it shut. So I just your eyeballs. You don't have to roll your dex. You're just basically rolling for damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, so
I did the damage.
you're heating it up and it's starting to melt. Currently, with the way it is, it's not hot enough to like flash weld it shut. You're melting part of the door off, and it's like dripping down the side, but it's not quite there.
That's okay. I'll give it one more intense bash because they're not thinking of going up the main door just yet. So we've got another round or two.
Okay. So let me pull up Google Maps here and see where you guys are at real quick.
I would also
Google.
like to use. I would like to destroy the ladder going up from the fire escape to the roof.
Sure. Where did I say you guys were? 85th Street, 86th Street, I think.
Well, let's put it. Yeah.
Well,
85th
85th. Was it West?
and Broadway.
someone-
Yeah,
Yeah,
West
see
85th Street.
And Broadway?
Is there no chat thing for Supes, or am I?
My background is
Real.
actually from our apartment.
Ooh,
wait.
look, you fancy.
From your apartment or of your apartment?
No, from.
What?
hmm
he's real.
That's
Like-
cool.
Like for realsies?
Yeah. There we go.
That's cool.
I found it. I think I found it. You said 85th and Broadway? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, there's a few buildings surrounding yours. So it actually has like a water tower on top, and there's a walkway that goes. So it's kind of like it's like an I-beam shaped building. It's got the front section that faces the door. There's a section that faces the alleyway. And that alley faces 84th Street. There actually is no alleyway over on Broadway, so they had to like drive around over to 84th. And there's there's alleyways that come out on either side of the building onto 85th, and then there's another one that goes to West End Avenue. So it's over on the other. Did we lose Jay?
No.
She's gone. Okay.
She's back.
Oh, I think. Yeah. So anytime, I don't know why. I don't know if it was an update or something, but anytime somebody turns their camera off now, I have to go back in and re-add it in OBS.
Oh, it's unhelpful.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind, okay? Thank you.
Okay.
Um.
We'll hope to see my
yeah,
ass
yeah.
every time we
So
get out of the chair.
there's-
Then.
So there's the I-beam section, like the middle section of the building where the door is that goes down. On the back section, there's the water tower, and looking around at the other buildings, if you're looking towards West End, like the closest building, man, that would be a feat. The building over there is actually higher than the one you're on, so you'd have to jump. If you were trying to get to the roof, you'd have to jump up and over, and then and then
But
at
isn't
the-
that technically how super strength works, right? You can jump real far.
you can yeah. You could definitely try. The building to, I'm gonna say, the southwest. So there's a couple buildings to the southwest you could jump to. That is,
Is that crane still there?
I'm gonna say yes.
Man, that course instruction is taking forever.
Forever. Gosh.
Well, can we? I don't know where we are in this map.
With super strength, all of these places are jumpable. You just gotta roll high enough.
Greer, you got like a person you can call?
I have
a jumping roof.
few-
does?
No, like, where the fuck are we gonna go? You know, kind of person.
It's fine. We've got a boat. We're good.
not the boat. Yep. Okay, so if we know where we're going, I will tell Carbon that all of these buildings are we're capable of jumping to them,
Okay.
but
So we
It's
know
just a
we're
matter
going to
of
the
which one.
boat. We're going to the boat.
right now we just want to get off of this building.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to determine which direction we're gonna go. So I guess we'll go west.
I know, at least I know that near the river, the Hudson River, I can get us a warehouse.
Yeah. So we're gonna go west.
Going west? Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna try to kick the ladder off just to.
Okay. Roll your strength, your brawn, as Spencer's eyeball beams intensify, and he does start to create small flash welds on the metal there. You got about a foot of welding done.
I am also going to use my my power with that.
Okay.
Because I don't. Each round's like 3 seconds, right? If I remember correctly.
Roundabout. Yeah.
It's cool. Just let me know how many you want me to roll, and we'll roll them at the end, just to. Because I'll do this until we're ready to go, or until I know the rules.
Let me take a look at the brawn chart.
I think she broke some stuff.
You have a standard brawn of 5, which means you can open up a metal fire door without rolling. Just bam. Anything above that.
Can of whoop-ass.
Yeah. 4 above, so you went to 9. You can punch through a cement wall. So I will say, with that, you have at least started the process of I will say up at the top, at least, you have pulled the fire escape like out of the cement and just kind of started to push it over. And as you're doing this, you hear an officer, "Hey, wait, no, stop!"
Just gonna.
I will say roll it again, and this will be against his oh man, and basically his dex. Yeah. To see if he can climb up
Bye-bye, dude.
faster than you can push it over. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. So he's climbing and climbing, and no, wait, no. You have effectively removed the fire escape, or at least this part of it, and he's like dangling. He's holding on to the steps that he was on. He's just kind of holding off and dangling off of those right now.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm sorry about that. See you later. And I'm gonna go. I guess we're gonna go jump to the next building over.
Okay. To the west, you said.
Yeah, because we want to go to the Hudson, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you?
Because that's where my marina is.
Are you
which we
trying
might know of.
to? Are you trying to jump up onto the next building, or are you looking at like the one that's kind of lower, but it's a little farther away?
So the one directly next to us is higher up, right?
It's higher up, yeah.
And then the one like it's the one behind that one is lower.
There's one. So there's one right next to where you guys are at that would be really easy just to drop down onto, and then further away from that little brown in between building is the one I'm talking about. So if you look at the top corner of the map that the little image that I showed you guys, the top left corner, that's the higher building that I was talking about.
Okay.
And then the one right below that one is the smaller building you guys could jump to, but it's farther off.
Sorry, so which one are we on? Are we on the one on the corner?
We're
we're in the middle, essentially.
Oh,
It
we're not
looks
in-
like an I-beam, basically.
I would prefer to go up because we might be able to break line of sight with the cops on the ground.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You guys want to try to jump up there? That's
Well, can we go to the one with the garden?
the one down.
Well,
I mean,
or
you
the
can
one
go to
above,
whichever
or the
one you
one,
want. So
or the one to the north.
so that's
That one looks
good.
like it's got
That's
a
a
fancy one.
that's a good 3 or 4 stories above where you're standing. You can certainly try.
I mean, I can't because I don't have super strip.
Guess we'll see.
Am I? How many rolls should I do here? So
One more before they start to, yeah. Dang. Okay.
hopefully that's
Yeah,
what it
you get about another foot. So there's 2 feet of. You're not sure of the quality of welding done on that.
It's the first time I've welded anything
On
in
that
my
door.
life, even
Yeah.
though
You guys are just watching.
I'm technically a blue collar worker now.
I don't know if it works that way, but
That's
sure.
not how it works.
This
I don't know
inaccurate.
how. I don't actually know how it works, so I just assume that that's how it works. And
We know.
just-
We
just
know
Yeah.
you
assume.
don't know.
That's
We
fine.
we're aware.
Who wants to try first?
I'll try.
Sure.
So I could use my power if I put it into my legs, right?
Yep. So it's gonna be what's your speed?
15.
15, and if you, okay, that's pretty good. So roll your brawn with your power added.
Before Carmen jumps, because I know that Carmen is significantly stronger than me, I'm gonna take the passports and some papers out from my bag and put them in the bag with cash that she has. I'll zip it up and then I'll look at Carmen away from Archie and just go, just worst comes to worst, take him to the embassy. He'll be fine.
I don't want to be left alone with him, so let's hope it doesn't come to that, okay?
We're gonna bet that it doesn't happen. But if it does,
My ears work perfectly fine, by the way.
shut up, you can't hear anything.
Shush.
Shush your face.
And then brawn, you said, so it's just my okay. What was
Bish
that?
bash bosh.
Can I re-roll like 3 of those? Just
You want to spend willpower to re-roll 3? You certainly can. Those first 3 didn't roll any successes. You can re-roll those if you like.
okay.
Oh. Okay, so that is puts you to 6. 7 successes. That's pretty good. You guys watch
Make
as
it to the building, beyond the building, beyond the building. beyond the
I just launched myself into the
Not
fucking atmosphere.
quite.
You end up in Jersey.
I'm not Jersey.
Now I
Out
need
of
you to
town.
roll your dexterity. This is you aiming the jump.
Ain't bad.
Okay, that's pretty good. You watch as Carmen, carrying this bag, by the way. This is not a light load. There's a lot of money in there. Runs to the end of the building you all are standing on, as police are now pounding on the door to get up to the roof.
Spencer has a little bit of a satisfied look on his back. Welding.
Plants her foot
A welder. That's me. Captain Welder.
plants her foot right on the edge of the building and kicks off, using the edge there to launch herself. And you can see the ground beneath her as she does that cracks. And she just launches into the air. High into the air.
Uh-oh.
Spencer, darling. Greer, darling. I can't do that.
Well, you're gonna have to hope that you can.
And then lands
There is zero evidence that I have this.
gracefully next to the water tower of the other building, kind of doing a roll.
I kind of like, as I roll, I get up and I'm like, kind of just like look at myself and be like, oh, okay. And I like dust myself off.
It wasn't easy for you to do by any means. You put a lot of effort into that. But here you are.
Listen, I do things and I hope for the best outcome. You know, I don't really think about it too much.
Believe it or not, I'm very similar.
I'm just gonna push Archie to do it. Just at this point, you don't really have an option. I'm not letting you go to the NYPD, for obvious reasons.
What do
Just
you mean for obvious reasons?
we can discuss that later. Power,
You can hear
have
them using the
laser
ram on the
eyes.
door at this point.
just do it.
I tried to jump real hard.
Towards the building or just from where you're at? Like, what do
Towards
you...
the building, but I don't like. I have no evidence that I have super strength, so I ain't like. I'm just doing what I can do.
Okay. What is your normal speed?
My normal speed?
Yeah.
It says 18 yards. Is that?
Can I
That's...
pick him up and fucking throw him?
No. Very specifically, I have the power of flight. I just need to be able to do
Yes,
it myself.
you
to
don't
learn
know
how.
you have it, though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna trigger this.
I'm
Okay,
just gonna
so
pick him
you-
up and yeet him.
Well, he's
Maybe
already
falling
said
to
he's
your death?
running. He's already said he's going
Okay.
over that. Yeah.
yeah. I'm running, and I'm just assuming I have enough super strength, which I technically could do super strength, but I don't know. Make it out.
So, you run towards the edge, and you jump. Go ahead. Give me a brawn roll.
Okay.
Do you want to re-roll any of those dice?
No.
Okay. You run and you leap. And you can instantly tell you are not gonna make it.
Cool. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't have the ability to fly, and I don't have the ability to super jump. I ain't crazy.
You immediately just boom, and you're like, oh crap. You just know. And you begin falling towards the ground. So, I will say, you had enough speed and you jumped hard enough to where you're not going to hit the ground first. You are going to hit the building first.
All right.
So, go ahead and roll your dexterity. Let's see how good your aim was first, before anything else happens here. You good dex. That's okay. That's a better roll. Well, could have been a better roll. That's not a bad roll by any means.
Eh, listen, there's a possibility I got none. So that's just pretty.
So
really appreciative of
you
what I
were
got.
you were aiming at least somewhere close to where Carmen, oh my god, Carmen had landed. Look, my mind just goes blank sometimes. You were aiming at least somewhere near where Carmen was. You leap and you're immediately looking at the ground. There is a line of windows there. I'm gonna roll percentile.
So all the time, I'm just going to be yelling at Greer. See, I told you I can't fly.
I need you to roll any unspent willpower you have. So however many dice you have on willpower left. So that's one. Okay. As you're falling to the ground, because this is high up, this fall would kill just about anybody. As you are flying towards the ground, at the very
not
last
the direction I was hoping my flight would kick in.
well, the very last moment, you just kind of do one of those, winces. I'm gonna die. Oh God! And then you don't hit the ground.
How far down is this building?
You open your eyes and you are looking at pavement, but you are floating
Oh,
inches above the ground.
I can work with inches.
Don't you normally?
Yep, I got experience.
Thought so.
Because I'm a welder, you see.
Welding, yeah. It's fair. It's fair. Okay.
Cool. Can I control it at this point?
It's not fast. It's slow, but you can, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking fly past Greer.
So before you get to that point, because like I said, it is rather slow. Greer, you didn't hear him hit the ground.
But you saw him.
You saw him go between the buildings.
I will look down.
He's slowly raising up through the air.
That's fucking wild. I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Me neither. How's it feel to suck?
I don't think I can jump that far, if I'm honest.
You can certainly try.
I can definitely try.
Remember, you're super strong too, right? You can do the same thing.
I'm gonna try to jump. But I know myself. I'm gonna fucking botch. It's just athletics and
It's just brawn. What's your speed?
17 yards.
You fast.
I'm a quick boy. Fast as fuck, boy.
So you are running as fast as you can towards the edge of the building. Plant your foot, lift off, roll your brawn. Oh, that's pretty good. Roll your dex to aim.
This is where I'm gonna eat shit.
I hope so. Oh, one of you. Dang it.
Never mind.
Just making a Greer-shaped hole in the building.
Nailed it.
Man. Yeah. You just plant your foot. The same thing happens. The concrete on the edge of the building cracks a little, and you go flying through the air. 3 seconds later, superhero landing. Right next to Greer.
I do
Or
the-
right, Carmen. You are Greer. The other one.
She doesn't know my name. It's fine.
I know it. It's right in front of my face. That's the bad
Fucked
part.
up. It's messed up, man.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, you looked really fucking cool.
I thought I was gonna die.
Ah, I had full faith in both of you. Wait, where's the other one?
Down there.
Now you just see like appear next to you. Who don't need to land?
Oh, he's gonna become insufferable.
And it is at that point you hear the door slam open,
We're running. We're running.
and they
Running
are
and running.
scattering over the roof. And if you guys are trying to hide, pretty much everyone but
Yeah.
Spencer at this point gets to
I'll
roll.
try and go around to the other side of the water tower that they were landing next to.
Okay, Spencer, I need you to roll. This is gonna be Dex. And the rest of you, if you have like stealth, you can, or yeah, it's really just stealth. If you have
Nailed it.
stealth, you can add it to your Dex.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. So, oh man. So the police scatter around the building. They don't see Carmen or Greer.
Yeah.
However, Spencer,
Oh no.
as you're like floating towards the building, like the edge, you hear somebody on the other building. What the fuck?
Sup, bitches? I can fucking fly.
He's just he raises his gun. Put your hands up. He's very confused. I got a guy flying through the air. Send backup. More backup. He's just looking at you the whole time while
Is it
he's
just
like,
is it just him?
no, there are others, and they
Okay.
kind of like.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I will float to like the other building because I know where Greer and Carmen are. So I'll float to the other building and just yell out, "Your therapist's never gonna believe you."
I mean, there's like 20 of them up here. One of them's
That's
like,
20 people in therapy that won't believe him. There's not a problem.
Mass hallucinations a thing.
Yeah,
they do have body cams, guys.
We all know they turned him off.
Yeah, 100% they turned them off before they broke into some rich person's house. 100%.
You kidding me?
Ain't no way that the NYPD's having that on record.
Yeah, they have
Allegedly.
They have doesn't matter.
You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
They have up to, depending on, most of them when they get turned off, they keep recording for like 3 minutes because of stuff like that.
It's been longer than 3 minutes.
Has it? I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just
That's
see
if
if I
they
can.
turned them off. You don't know.
I can see if I can pretend to make it look like that's where we were going.
Sure.
Subterfuge, as they say.
That is a subterfuge roll, yeah. If you would like to subterfuge it.
Sure.
One of them is finally just gonna like, come on, that's why we came here. Put your hands up, get down here. And you're just trying to make it look like the rest of like you are not with anybody essentially. You're on your own.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay. The one of them points his gun at you. Get down here. Get on the ground. He kind of looks at the other guys as you're floating off. Well, don't let him get away. Open fire.
Are you going to shoot a member of the royal family? Good luck, son. Enjoy that diplomatic incident.
You have rounds flying your direction. You can. You can. Let me...
It's technically an act of war, but okay, guys, you go for it. No
gonna
aggressive
do...
action has been taken. This is not gonna go well.
I added Austin to the combat tracker twice.
Oof.
Oof. So I need you to roll it's gonna be athletics and dodge, but you're kind of at a penalty here because you can only move so fast up there.
I'm also flying.
You are flying. It's a little weird for them. So yeah, there is that. So go ahead and roll.
I am going towards a building. I'm hoping that I can put the building in between me.
You are going that direction, yes. They are going to potentially get a couple shots in before you make it there. There's a few of them firing at you. So you dodged the first guy miraculously somehow. I rolled all of the successes on that roll from him came from one single dice. So next shot is coming in as you're moving down. That one's a much more well-placed bullet.
That was a lot of rerolls.
What did you think?
A lot of rerolls. Should I do? I'll do a willpower just to reroll through those and
Okay.
gamble that I can
I
roll
haven't
well.
given you the result yet, so.
I cannot go roll well as per usual, so that was a perfectly good waste.
All right. Good waste. Good waste. And that is a single success. So you take a single point of this is lethal damage.
I don't take shit, son. Armor.
You have your what do you have? What do you have? Your
1 point of thick skin,
you
which
have
nullifies 1 point of damage.
thick skin. So the bullet hits you square. It doesn't do anything.
I'm immortal.
Greer and Carmen, you guys are watching this, and you're pretty sure he just got hit. Like, you saw the impact, Greer. And you're hearing gunfire, like, starting to ring out from where the rooftop is.
Okay.
So technically a
Welby.
failure in your job.
Dr.
Just gonna throw this
Welby,
out there.
you're hearing this as well from where you're standing. And Austin, block and a half away maybe at this point, and you can hear the gunfire ringing out through the night.
Is the cop still there that told me to stay where I was?
No.
Bye.
Yeah.
See ya. Going to the hospital.
Okay.
Now jogging, not sprinting, just
You're jogging.
trying to
Okay.
get my way there quick.
Sure. Spencer, I need you to make 2 more dodges.
What?
And then there's 2 more shooting at you, and then you can have a turn, because we're not really in combat order here. More of a theater of the mind kind of feel at the moment.
Can I, after they're done shooting at him, can I toss one of my smoke
Can I
grenades?
have a go?
So the first one misses you just completely. The second one, however, does connect. I need to roll for that.
Oof. Well, hopefully Carmen won't take her turn to shoot me as well.
You take 3 points of lethal damage, reduced to 2 because of your thick skin.
So I gotta just make these X's, right?
Yep, it's just X's.
Right.
If it were done by, say, fire or something like that, then it would be the A, which represents aggravated damage. Aggravated damage takes longer to heal.
Cool.
So yeah, you feel the bullet punch through, and it's mostly just a flesh wound, but it didn't go through. Like, you can still feel it in your arm. And then Carmen, and Spencer, if you guys want to do something.
Can I do a Homelander open my eyes and just draw a line?
You can. Yeah,
'Cause-
you can certainly try.
I was just gonna throw a smoke grenade over there.
Yeah, but technically they've just committed war against the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland and the Commonwealth countries, so I'm gonna fucking kill all of them.
I would argue that Greer would have told Carmen to throw the grenades as soon as the first one hit. Like, as soon as the first bullet hit.
Well, yeah, but all of them, they were firing all at the same time. There was no time in between there. Like, you saw the impact and then you saw him get hit again, and now you see his
Okay.
eyes like starting to light up. So it's at this point, like, Carmen has like a moment to react to what just happened. That was, yeah. So Carmen, you can roll, we'll call it athletics and dexterity.
I have the thing for athletics for throwing shit.
You get to roll that one
Hey.
instead.
So
you can-
athletics and dexterity, you said?
athletics and dex to throw accurately, because these are
Oh no. Devastating. I'm not.
Been there.
I'm not.
Been there, sister, been there. But you may want to reroll that because there's loads of ones there.
I'm using my last willpower for that.
oh oh no. Before we count these, I'm gonna ask you if you're sure you want to do that, because if you use your last willpower, you have a permanent, I say permanent loosely here, -1 penalty to every roll until you gain willpower back. It gets applied to everything. So before we count those, I'm gonna let you make that choice.
You don't have to.
But it depends, we're running and hiding. How many more rolls do you think you're gonna need, And then we rest, you get your willpower back, you're laughing. I don't know, man. I don't know how this thing works.
Fuck! I'm just
It will,
because it's like because the willpower is it's the just the slash, right? It's not the X. Like, I don't get like double that amount, whatever. Like, how like with the health.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can take like non-superficial willpower damage. You can take aggravated willpower damage, but like the penalty doesn't increase. Except,
You know what? I'm gonna just I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the will. I'm gonna take the.
You gonna
I'll
do
take
it?
the. Yeah.
Okay, so you have 2 successes there. That's great.
Mhm.
You throw it fairly accurately, and it lands next to some of them because there are more like coming up through the door, and I'm gonna. What kind of weather is it out right now? It's the middle of the night. November. We're gonna say it's a nice, calm, crisp day
yeah.
with no
It's currently 15 degrees centigrade.
no fog or anything like that, except for the fog you're making. There's no wind. You can not see the stars in the sky because of New York light pollution, but they're there. I promise.
I mean, clear skies in New York at the moment. How exciting. How good. Everyone in New York, hope you're enjoying the nice weather.
15 centigrade. That's like 70 degrees?
It's
I'm
59
Oh,
degrees.
sorry.
I'm gonna go get a
59.
I didn't
I
do
jacket.
it. I didn't
was
make it.
only
I didn't
10
make it
degrees.
American. I'm sorry.
I was only 10 degrees off, so it's about 60. Cool. It's a nice crisp night. It's not too crisp. It's just a little crispy. So, not the bad crispy. Like, ooh. You throw the smoke grenade. You're using the smoke grenade, right? You're not using the flashbang. Which one did you throw? Carmen.
I threw my smoke grenade.
Smoke.
I think
Yeah,
Grace had
I don't think I
I'm
have
assuming
a
that's what-
flashbang.
You had an armory. You could
Yeah,
have.
but I didn't have anything. I didn't have it in my actual inventory. I'm going based off what I got in my inventory.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Trying to-
I appreciate that. You know,
Trying to be a good little
it's
TTRPGer here.
it's probably right. You're not gonna carry flashbangs around with you. Although I find it weird that you carrying smoke grenades around with you. But you know what? You're Carmen. You do what you want.
I have a lot of stuff. I got pockets. I'm wearing cargo pants.
Pockets everywhere. So you throw the smoke grenade and she found a bone. The smoke begins to pour out and fill the area. There's no wind, so it's just shooting out whichever way that it is coming out of the grenade there. And Spencer, dexterity to aim your eyeballs. And I'm gonna have the first one is going to be surprised, and the first one's going to be surprised by this. The rest of them are going to try to get out of the way. Oh, clear as day. There's no hiding this.
Okay. Because I was gonna say I do have the manner of telling him to cut it out.
Yeah, clear, 100%, 100%. So go
okay.
ahead.
Listen, until they shot me and drew blood, I was gonna let these fuckers go.
Yeah. So,
But technically now, the NYPD is in war against the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland and the Commonwealth.
what are you eating, Greta? Yeah, that's a bone. Okay. So go
Right.
ahead and roll your eyeball laser damage, and you get 3 extra bonus dice. So add a
Nice.
3 to your modifier. It's real bad because these deal aggravated damage. 2 aggravated damage to my boy. That's not great.
Is that with the free? Yeah.
Yeah. 2 aggravated. He is instantly, like, his clothes have caught on fire somewhat. He's taken like a line of just, he got hit with a laser. Like, what are you gonna do, right? And you're just moving it across. Okay.
Oh yeah. I've got 3
Great.
seconds, so I'm just gonna look across all of them, and then that's it.
Okay, so you hit him, and you drag it across him.
Like that whole
Yeah.
rooftop is getting.
He wasn't expecting it. The others get an opportunity to potentially get out of the way. So again, roll your dex again to hit the other 3. You just do that 3
Do I need
times.
to click that? Do I need to click the eye lasers when I'm rolling this as well, or is it just straight dex? Sorry.
Just straight
Didn't do
dex
it for
for
the last
aim.
one, so-
Yeah. Just straight dex for aim, and then
Cool.
I see.
I rolled okay.
So 2 more of those. Because I rolled 3 times for my guys to get out of the way. You gotta roll for each one. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, so on the next one, you're gonna roll your eye damage. You get an extra dice on the second guy. And then the other 2 that haven't been obscured by the smoke yet, they actually get out of... No, you tied with him. Active character gets the damage. So roll your damage with 1 extra dice, and then you'll roll it just straight. Oh. Okay. 2 damage. So he takes 2 damage. and then 1. Okay. So the so the third guy in the line, basically his armor, his vest or whatever got and soaked up all of it. You wavered, blinked or something, and it wasn't as strong as it probably should have been. And but you hit all of them, and one of them is on fire, and that was the first one. So
Cool. And then I'll use my movement speed to just get to the building that I was aiming for, and
yeah, so you were pretty much moving towards the building that whole time as you were doing that. Because while you are flying, until that gets upgraded, essentially, you are
Mhm.
pretty slow with just a rank 1 in that. However, it can get very fast. You're a very speedy boy. Maybe
I
eventually.
am. I mean, I'm very speedy now, to be fair.
On the ground, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Not that I know that.
yeah. Well, you're maybe about to. So, did anybody, Greer? Did you want to do anything?
I was just before he was gonna shoot off his like after he lost it, I was just gonna tell him to stop. Like that's all. It was just get to the building, stop it,
Okay.
you absolute idiot.
He lands. What are you guys doing? You have a moment to act here because you're now on a different building. You have time to do something.
Can I hear the screams of dead New
I'm gonna continue to move west.
Okay.
I'm gonna push Archie in front of me.
I'm not on your building.
Oh right, you're on the other building. So then
I'm
West.
just gonna roll something just to determine what I'm gonna do. Oh, dang it! I'm gonna land on the building and I'm going to run with my legs.
Land. You run. You are much
of turn
faster
around.
on the
Instead
ground.
of turn around and murder everybody, which would have been on the evens. Just want to let you guys know. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm only running I'm running at what I think is normal speed because I'm only by myself, so I don't actually know I'm going really super
Sure.
quick.
Roll your willpower. Greer. Roll your willpower.
That's 1.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
What did I do?
You.
I'm stupid.
That's your willpower? That's what you have left?
I shouldn't. I should have 4,
Grego
but
boom.
that's on me. You're Michael Boom. Yep, Grego's Boom.
Oh no. You just watched your charge get shot twice.
Huh?
You have
Please.
failed. You're afraid you're about to lose your job.
Okay.
And then you just watched
definitely
Spencer
don't
try
think-
to murder 4 people. I'll buy it. Albeit, they were shooting at him.
Can
Is
I
it
use
really-
willpower
is it-
before you tell me?
You can't. Not on
I
the
can't?
you can't spend a willpower to
right.
re-roll willpower.
You right. You right.
That's
That's on me.
that's a double botch. I need Spencer. I need
It's gonna
Spencer,
explode.
and I need Carmen to roll alertness and wits. You just need 1 success on this.
I got it. I saw a 10. I know I got it.
You both. Carmen, as you're running, you see light start to shine behind you. Spencer, you kind of glance over and you can see as Greer's running, they start to bend over a little like they're in pain or something, and you just see light emanating from them.
I'm running faster.
Spencer's gonna watch because he doesn't know what's going on with her.
I'm gonna try to leap to the next building.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would tell you to leave.
You don't know this.
I don't notice.
Greer, you have
Yeah.
never felt anything like this before.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know, cramps times 100. I'll just put it like that.
Oh.
maybe you have, but not as bad as this. Not nearly as bad as this, ever. The worst pain you've ever felt in your life. And you can
Okay.
see like your arms are starting to glow, and it reminds you a lot of that electric man in the street. You're emitting light, though. You're not emitting like electricity.
Can I do anything to calm myself?
You have one roll to try to dampen the effect. It is going to happen. You double botched.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
What
to
do
know,
I
yeah.
roll?
You're gonna roll your willpower. No,
To be honest, I'm glad this is
Self-control.
light and not fire. Otherwise, this isn't gonna not gonna go well.
Okay.
self-control. You're gonna roll self-control. The other two of you, Spencer, you said you're gonna sit and watch.
Well, he's not like sitting and watching with popcorn, but
It's
like
getting
he's
brighter.
it's someone he has an attachment to, so he's watching out of concern.
Okay. So are you like
Like
ducking?
he doesn't know what's going on, and that kind of.
Right. So are you like ducking
No,
behind
he's not sitting
anything
there
and
going-
watching, or?
I guess he will do if it ends up exploding. Like I guess he's not like like an idiot, but until that very last moment where he's like, "Is you gonna fucking blow up on me?"
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Carmen.
I'm a runner. I'm a track star. I'm leaping to that next building.
So across the street.
No, I'm continuing to go west.
So right.
Which way does that run?
So the picture I sent you guys doesn't show it. Right after that is West End Avenue. That is a 4-lane road.
I could do it.
Is that not Riverside Drive? Where I'm confused where we're at. Oh, okay, I'm one step ahead of us. Never mind, carry on.
Can I jump on like a? Can I like do a little Frogger leap like across like the light poles and stuff like that to try
You
to get
can-
over without touching the ground?
The light poles are like halfway down the building. You can try.
Fuck it.
I'm holding these 4 dice
So
just above
you
the
get
chat.
you get to the edge of you. Basically, you're running. You look back, and the light from Greer is getting brighter and brighter and brighter.
You know, I'm just. How high would I have to roll to like make it across the 4 lanes?
It's a big roll. It's more than 7.
I-
It's more than the roll you had before. That's a big gap. That's
I believe in you, but not that much.
let's see. Standard width of a road lane is like, I don't know, 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking 15 feet on either side for the sidewalks. 10, 20, 30. Oh, it's 5 lanes. I'm sorry. 50 plus. That's 80 feet at least.
Yeah, I'll try to hop.
You gonna hop all the way, or like
Hop, hop.
I'm gonna do little baby hops
little baby hops?
to get
Okay.
to get across.
Okay.
Maybe you'll land in the trees.
You'll need a better
There's no trees
you'll
in New
need better
York.
dex rolls, because landing on top of a light pole is going to require more precision.
Oh, I'm going down. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I'll try.
Do it.
So I just realized I have this little merit called Daredevil.
Yeah.
Where I get an additional 3 dice.
On crazy things.
When I'm taking risks and the action has a potential to inflict at least 3 health levels of damage if failed.
100%, yes.
So yeah.
100%.
So it would be So what's my I have a -1
-1.
because of my willpower.
Yep, so you can just put that in the modifier.
So I could just do a +2 because I would get the additional 3 rolls for
Yeah.
the merit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that works. And you're doing the hop to the light poles.
Yeah.
Okay. So many dice. Okay. Greer, drop your
Lot
self-control.
of dice.
I could have made it across.
He turned his camera off, or he dropped.
Do I roll another one? 10.
Yeah, that 10 is gonna get re-rolled there. Yep, he dropped. So 1, 2, 3. That's good. It will dampen it some. Carmen, you jump off the building. You hit the light pole. You bounce across the street to the other light pole, and then use the light pole as a spring and launch yourself up to the other side.
Nice.
I'm gonna roll percentile to see if anybody may have seen that. It's a crowded New York street, so maybe. Greer. The pain intensifies. I want you to roll
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
5 dice.
I don't want to. The Irish colors are coming in handy, but only sometimes. It's 1 success.
It is 1 success. Which is good. You wanted low on this because
Okay.
that's how big it is.
Great. I was worried.
So you just destroy the rooftop instead of everything else. So, Spencer, you watch as essentially a bomb goes off on the other building. Carmen, you land just as you're hearing it. And it's so bright that you have to pull your eyes away. And when you look back over where this happened, all you see is the top floor, the roof basically collapsing in on the building. Like it's just falling in. The water tower like careens off to the side, and you can hear it crashing down into the alley next to the buildings. Greer, I need you to roll. We're gonna say this is gonna be athletics and
Whatever it
dex.
is.
Athletics and dex. To
Whatever it is, it's never going to be enough.
athletics and dex because you're falling through a building, basically.
I said what I said.
That's
Get the
not-
hospital.
That's not.
Doc's going to Canada.
As he should. As he should.
That's not terrible. That's not terrible. So you come to a stop in somebody else's apartment, but it's full of dust. It's full of the roof. Everything here is essentially been flattened. Like you're looking around, the dust is starting to clear. What do you do? What do you guys do?
Can I see Greer from where I'm at? Can I see where she fell to?
You can see where she fell.
Cool. I jump into that room.
Am I hurt at all?
Okay, Loco. You did not take any damage. It didn't hurt you. Osden. For a brief moment, actually, Dr. Welby as well. For a brief moment, the night sky becomes day. a flash of light pierces the night, and you can see, clear as day, for but a moment. Neither one of you have any idea what just happened.
There's not enough scrubbing power to be able to fix that. And Austin just keeps moving.
Okay. Do you have a destination in mind for Osden? I know where the doctor's going.
Austin is.
Canada.
He is going to hit up his underground ally. He's going to go to DJ.
Okay. Okay.
He needs somebody who knows how to hide.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Cool. Cool.
Because that was a big boom.
There was no boom. It was just a flash of light. There was no... the doctor or Austin didn't hear any sound come from this. Those of you who are closer to it heard the sounds of, like, the building collapsing. But there was, like...
Okay.
It was just a flash of light. There was no explosion. There was no force wave, essentially.
I've had a similar silent but deadly explosion.
Yep. That's... Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So you are jumping over into the other building?
I'm jumping into exactly where I saw Green.
Roll your brawn. So you leap over. It's a bit of a longer jump, but you have leaped and then you just kind of float yourself in that direction and just aim it, and you kind of careen in, very ungraceful. It's not like Carmen.
I'm going for no grace.
You kind of
I already am. graceful.
careen your way into the hole that Greer went into. The hole being the entire roof, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And you land in there. It's still like dust is everywhere. Water's spraying. You can hear like ambulances off in the distance.
Do I see her? Is she covered in rubble? Is she like?
There's nothing on top
floating?
of. She's just kind of standing there.
I'm just gonna dust myself off and kind of just dig through my bag. Is my bag gone?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my gun. I'm gonna put the thing in it. I'm gonna look at it for a hot second and go, I think I'm in danger. I'm a danger.
Cool. Let's figure that shit out later. You're not dead. Move on.
We can't go anywhere. We're stuck.
Incorrect.
They surrounded the building.
They haven't surrounded this one.
I don't know where to go.
My boat, the embassy, Canada, England, Scotland, not Wales because
I like Wales.
it's rainy and hilly, and they speak funny.
You guys roll your perception.
Okay.
Alertness and wits. Carmen as well. You're close enough to where this is coming.
I'm changing my fucking dice color.
You hear. Hello, my chopper.
Cool.
You like
I'm
my
gonna
sound
grab
effect?
her. I'm a grab her, and she gets done saying it. I'm gonna grab her and I'm a fly.
Oh, okay. I will say, since you're carrying somebody, I will have you roll your brawn to maintain flight. With just a rank 1, it's enough to get you moving. Anything past that,
I got it.
you are very strong. Oh yeah, easily. uh, Carmen, you watch as, albeit slowly, Spencer is carrying Greer out of the rubble. I'm assuming over to where Carmen is, or
I did. Yeah, I saw her jump. So
okay, in your direction.
Greer gave me clothes, right? Like she handed me some clothes like before I had left over.
Yeah. You had the passports, you had papers, and they were all wrapped in a thing.
Okay. I'm gonna like take a moment to just can I like look around? Like, do I see any sort of like police activity heading my way, like specifically my way, or is most of it focused now, like since that big bang went off and everything, the big light went off?
I'm sorry. What? my
So, like,
brain. I was
it's
listening to what you were saying. Oh my god.
so is most of the attention now back where Greer and Spencer are? Like, is there any sort of activity heading my way, or is everything sort of more focused on where the big flash of light was?
It is kind of in that it's now kind of that two building area.
Okay.
There you can. It's hard to tell from where you're at. You can kind of see some activity on the building where you guys' apartment is. But it's being partially blocked by the building that just got wrecked.
Okay. I'm going to take like a second and just kind of like, if there's like a sweatshirt or something that Greer had handed me, I'm going to put that on to like disguise myself a little bit better.
That's fine. Yeah.
And I think once I hear the helicopter, I am going to make my way down, I guess, the fire escape of the building I'm currently on.
Okay. Yeah. As you're putting that on, Spencer like is able to get over and land by the time you're starting to change things.
I think we should use all of the chaos to skedaddle.
Yeah.
Let's go to the marina.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
go
gonna
to the
head down
marina.
like the fire escape.
We can either take the boat or we can find somewhere to hide.
If we're brave enough, we can head into the sewers for a hot minute and then pop up where we
where
need
there's
to be,
crocodiles?
so we're not on the streets.
I'm not crazy.
Because if I remember correctly, I believe the New York sewer system is connected in a way that it follows along large roads.
A lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, so we should be able to get to where we need to go without being on the surface. So that's an option that I will put out there.
If we can manage to go into like an alleyway to find like a sewer access.
Manhole cover. Where are you?
Because I don't think we want to be going into the middle of a major road and just opening the manhole and skedaddling down in there.
A lot of buildings have sewer access in the building, but
Yeah.
I don't know if
A lot of them
that's
do, but
it.
it's a lot of it's inside, like in the basement and that sort of thing. You
Yeah.
have to go through locked doors and crap like that to get in there. Not that that
Yeah.
should stop literally any of you.
It's like a locked door's an issue.
So as you're climbing down the fire escapes, you all heard the helicopter. You know it's coming. You look in the direction it's headed as you're climbing down, and it does not look like a police helicopter. It doesn't look like a news helicopter.
Does this
Was
helicopter look
it like a
familiar?
private helicopter that I may have been on once or twice?
It does not look like is definitely a military helicopter, and it is not of the U.S.
Hey, is that one yours?
I can find out. I'm gonna
Does it-
call real
Does
quick.
it have a little tag with
Who-
a circular red circle?
Who are you calling?
Sutton.
Okay.
Calling Sutton.
All right. Dang it. You guys, turning your cameras off on me. Okay, so you call Sutton.
Helicopter, one of ours.
Roof now.
Fuck. Right. You got it.
Clicks off. That's where we're gonna go on break. We'll come back. Very shortly, 5 to 10 minutes roughly, and we'll see what's going on with this. Yeah. Villains. It's villains, guys.
Not villains.
It's villains.
No.
Get in the chopper. It's basically what's happening right now. The three of you, there's a helicopter lowering down. It doesn't touch all the way, and then it lowers a rope to the roof. And you can see Sutton kind of lean out of the pilot seat, and he just kind of leans over. Come on!
I'm gonna grab the rope and I'm gonna start going up.
Fucking order me around.
I'm gonna wait for Spencer. I mean, is Spencer gonna float up there, or is he gonna climb up there?
He's gonna float and climb because he doesn't necessarily want Sutton to know that he has superpowers, because that'd be an interesting conversation. So yeah, he's just gonna climb the rope, but it's gonna look real easy.
Okay. It takes you guys a few seconds to get in. Hits a button. The rope, or the ladder, kind of rolls back in as you guys are flying off. And as Greer sits there, he just kind of looks at you.
Is there someone else in the other seat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'm gonna sit there.
Okay.
I'm gonna just sit quietly.
The helicopter peels away. Do you have anyone else that needs picked up?
2.
Depends where they are, I guess. I mean, if they have already been captured, then tough tutus.
We can land on the helipad of a hospital.
Hospital. Which one? There's like 70 here.
I will call the doctor and Oz and tell them exactly where to go.
This is very dramatic music for what's happening right now.
Oh,
The doctor works out Mount Sinai, doesn't he?
Morningside, yeah.
Morningside.
It's on 114th.
That's not too far from where you're at.
Yeah.
So you call the doctor. Who do you call first?
I'll call Oz first because I don't know what he's getting up to. Haven't seen him in a minute, and I'm just like, look, just clean yourself up and get to the hospital.
Wipe the Cheeto dust off your fingers and get to the hospital.
Take a small shower and go to the hospital.
Little computer boy.
How do I know you are who you are?
Tell him he's a dick.
Stop being a dick.
Click.
I no longer do what you tell me to, young lady.
And then I'll call the doctor.
Okay.
And I'll tell him the same thing.
Where are we gonna go?
Safety. And hopefully lawyers. Or maybe just...
What
don't
about
know
my
yet.
patients? I have patients. I can't just leave them.
Well, they're in a hospital. Thank goodness. There's other doctors.
You really think this is necessary?
Yeah. I can explain, but yes. For now, I think so.
We haven't done anything wrong. You know that.
Well,
Yeah. He doesn't need to know that.
yes. But it's better to have safety and a safety net than trying to explain it all to NYPD on our own.
But doesn't fleeing cause people to believe that you are what they think
That
you
sounds
are? Or
like words from somebody who's never been on the criminal side of the world.
duh, and I don't want to start now.
Well, sadly, you're already there.
I haven't done anything. What have I done wrong?
nothing, and I'm trying to keep it that way. But they can pin everything or anything on you. The apartments are right next to each other, and I'm sorry to tell you, but I've touched everything in your apartment. And I mean everything.
I didn't need to know that. Okay, where do you want me to go?
Head to the roof of Morningside. We'll pick you up. A helicopter. You'll see me poke my head out and look very distraught.
Well, I'll look the same. See
Sorry,
you in a
Doc.
few.
I'll hang up.
I'm just rummaging around for anything to eat at this point.
Okay. Okay. I mean, you've got food. You are starting to feel a little squeamish. You've got food in the bags though. You see Carmen like starting to scarf stuff down. You have expended a lot of energy.
Yeah, and
Just rip open the MRE.
Archie will be doing the same. And also, like, wrapping up his arm where he got shot. By
I will help Archie.
the warmongering American policeman.
Sutton hasn't said a word, like en route. Hasn't said one single word other than basically just get in.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He, unlike Greer, he knows his place.
Greer's gonna yeah, she's not even gonna help Archie. She's just gonna sit back and just bite the inside of her cheek.
Carmen
point
shoving food in her
I'm
mouth,
like,
just looking back and forth between everyone, just very confused.
This is just like staring at Greer, being like, "Really? You want to play the high card? Really, Mrs. I'll blow shit up? Really?" What that's what he's projecting in his stares.
She's just gonna look at him, roll her eyes. Is there clothes in here, like our actual tack gear, or is it just empty?
It's so it's a smaller helicopter. There's not
Okay.
a lot of gear in here.
Okay.
This is more of a we need something now, and
Okay.
yeah, this is what they could grab from where they were.
Awesome. So I'm just gonna sit there and be stoic and kind of zone out.
Okay. It doesn't take very long. The helicopter lands in just a few moments at the hospital. Doc, you hear it overhead before you even get inside. You've been walking this whole way, and it just kind of, as you're walking in the doors, you can hear it approaching to land. Greer, something does catch you as a little odd, probably Carmen too. Neither one of the people who are piloting this radioed this landing in. They're just going in.
Yep.
There's that British sense of entitlement I love.
The doc is going to take about 5 minutes to try to get some supplies.
Okay.
Bandages, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Sutures, whatever that he thinks he may need.
Sure.
He still doesn't have that mindset that things will be done automatically. It's still inbred in him that he has to do everything manually. So he'll take that 5 minutes, and it'll take another 5 to 7 minutes to get up the elevator and get up on the roof.
Okay. Austin,
Yes.
do you head towards the hospital, or do you go to DJ?
Oz is going to continue to go to DJ because he saw something happen behind him, and he's not sure how to get back over there without crossing the line.
Yeah.
So he's going to continue to go that direction since
Okay.
But he does want to start checking the news feeds on his phone to
Sure.
see what's going on.
Um, where did my thing go? There it is. Okay, that's fine. You pull up the news on your phone.
Yeah.
There are reports of gunshots. What's basically on the news right now is that police were going to execute a warrant on the 3 suspects from the bank robbery. A firefight ensued. 4 officers were injured by some sort of high-powered laser. And that's all they know so far.
Nothing about the building next door.
Nothing has been said about the explosion yet.
Okay. Yeah. He wants to go underground bad now.
Okay. Okay. Do you call DJ first? Do you just go?
I'm just going to go.
Okay. Describe where DJ is, who they are, personality, that kind of sort of thing. Like who is this person that you're going to look for?
Well, they are. Let me find it here. They are basically a just an underground club rave kid that Oz made when he first got into the city before he knew anybody else.
Okay.
Personality, they don't trust cops, anybody like that.
But of course.
Um, and I'm guessing they live probably around Greenwich. I'm not really sure if I don't really know New York personally, so.
Okay.
But that's based on stuff I've read. Probably they'd be wherever like the art.
Yeah, Greenwich East Village.
Yeah.
Okay. How long would it take him to get there from where you guys are, like walking? Realistically.
Walking an hour and a half. So he would probably have to get onto like the subway and stuff to go down there.
Okay. It just shows you how much I know of New York City. Nothing.
But
I want to go so bad. Okay. So you're just headed there. Do you get on the subway to head that direction, or are you going to walk it? Because that was a long walk.
He is going to walk for a while and then catch the subway. He basically doesn't want to be anywhere near his building before he gets on the subway.
Okay. All right. Well,
on the ride in the elevator to the top floor, the doc is going to call Officer Jenkins.
Okay.
And ask him what is going on.
It rings for a bit. Finally answers the phone. Sounds out of breath.
Hey, it's Doc Welby. What is going on? People bashed my door down. They said they had a warrant.
What do you? We're getting some weird reports of that too. What happened?
I don't know. I got a phone call. Was it him that called me?
No, it wasn't him.
Okay.
It was you had told the other players that it was uh the, I think you said chief of police.
Well, one of my contacts is the chief editor of the Times,
So yeah,
and the other one is a private investigator, Thomas Magnus.
It was the editor, because he had said he had
Okay.
he had been doing his best to keep everything out of the news so far.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
Well, I'm
him.
going to tell him I got a phone call, and they told me to leave the apartment. The police were on the way. I had no idea. I got out of the apartment, and as I was heading out, I heard people saying this was the police. They had a warrant, and when I went down to the alleyway, there was a policeman down there. He told me to stop. He didn't pull his gun on me, but he had his hand on his gun, so I stopped. There was firefight. He ran to the firefight, and I left. I don't know what's going on.
That wow. Yeah. I need, can I get you and anybody else involved to come in? That was not us.
Oh man, that's what I thought. I'll tell you what. Let me talk to the others. I
You
can't.
hear his radio squawking. Yeah, we're sending units over that way now. Like whoever that was, it ain't us.
All right. We are definitely in danger for some reason. I have no idea why. Anyway, I'll give you a call back. I'll talk with the others. I'll see what they say. Right
Yeah.
now, I'm sure none of us are
Try
trusting the police.
try to get him to come in. Just do what you can.
Okay. All right.
If we have to meet somewhere that's not the station, that's fine too. I just want to talk to you guys.
Okay. All right. I'll call you back, and by that time, he'll probably be at the top.
Yeah, it's a fast elevator. Most hospital, well, I don't want to say most hospital elevators are, but the elevators that the doctors get to ride are a little bit more speedy.
So he'll come out on the roof and listen and look for the helicopter.
You get up to the roof, and you can see not Sutton. Sutton didn't get out, but one of the other pilot, he got out, and he is talking to hospital security, and you can see him pointing at the helicopter sometimes, and they're like telling him to move it. It's hard to hear everything over the actual, because he didn't shut it down. It's still running. Yeah. So
As the doctor comes, he'll kind of kneel down, or not kneel down, but squat down, run over and say, "It's a medical emergency. It's for me." And to the security guard that's up on the roof, and then he'll climb up in the.
he's yelling something at you, but without again, with the engine going, it's really hard to hear what they're trying to say from where they're at, as the pilot kind of backs away and gets into the cockpit there. This thing is just about full. There's very little room left in the back cab, as you guys fly off.
Well, that's fine. We got everyone, so. Because the other guy ain't coming.
I'm gonna text Oz. Going underground.
The doc is going to look around. He doesn't know this one dude from Adam, so
Right.
But he looks at you three, and he's like, "Something's not right." If he's got the headphones on with the, something's not right, and he kind of looks over.
No
What's
shit.
that other guy's name? What's his name?
The lieutenant with us.
Yeah.
Sutton.
Sutton. He looks at him and.
So Sutton's the one flying the helicopter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought
He's
okay.
up
So
front,
he's
yeah.
all right. Those weren't cops. Not New York City cops.
They're probably like FBI or something weird, right?
I don't think they had anything to do with law enforcement at all.
Oh,
I mean,
I
Spencer
didn't have
would
any
have been the
dealings with
only
them.
one.
I only
Spencer
had
would have
one
been the only
guy
one
tell
to-
me to stop, and I stopped. And when there was a firefight, I don't know what was going on, I left.
Spencer
I-
would have been the only one to have gotten a good look at them, right?
Mm-hmm. He was the only one close enough. Yeah.
yeah.
With how long has Spencer
I
lived
looked.
here?
I looked at him real good.
Like 6 years, I think you said.
Okay. Okay.
What? Sorry. What was the question, sir?
How long Spencer and Greer had been living here in New
Oh
York?
well, Spencer's been in and out of the U.S. since he was 6. But
Drew's
they've
been
been
here
living
for
there.
3.
But they've been
so
living there
years.
exclusively for
I'll
about
tell you
6
what.
years.
You can make, now that you're thinking back on the events and everything that happened, I will allow you to make a, we're going to call this alertness and smarts.
Okay. Because I mean, I could also make the point that he's done obviously several events and that sort of stuff
That's
with
why I'm not giving you a
with
penalty.
cop man officers and the rest. Ooh, of course.
Okay, that's not bad.
If you're just not gonna, if you're not gonna re-roll it properly, just don't even bother. Jeez.
Yeah, so thinking back on it, there are just a few, there's like a couple inconsistencies with the uniforms. It just didn't like
Yeah.
it didn't
Like, and like they shot me.
it didn't feel off in the moment. Like they're really close to what they should be. But there was just a few things. Now that you're thinking back, like the badges were shaped a little differently. Like the patch on the sleeves was not exactly right. They were similar, very similar, but it's just little things. It just
We're
wasn't
walking around with a Spirit Halloween police costumes on.
pretty much. You'd be surprised.
One of them
how-
had a
how-
very short dress on with police written on the front.
I did wonder why one was a lot sluttier than the others.
Look. You would be surprised.
They ran out of the
uniform was
normal
very-
ones.
Yeah,
Plain
one's uniform was very
uniform
booby.
can fool a lot of people.
How would Spencer play? Well, I mean, their uniforms weren't exact, but I mean, they were very eager to shoot me. I have to admit, I've been to numerous NYPD like police galas and memorial events and all that sort of stuff, and I mean, I would have thought that if they were coming for me, they wouldn't have shot me. But you know,
Oz is going to text back, "Yep," and be like, and he's going to respond, ... Remember the tap, and then turn
Yep.
his phone off.
Okay. I mean, I can't track him. That's his thing. So
Okay.
I'm gonna snap my phone once we're in over the Hudson, huck it in.
Sutton, where's your second? We got one. Where's the next?
Take it out. Snap it.
no,
What's
I
he
think
talking
he means
I think he's talking about Oz.
passengers.
No, I
You
know.
You told him you had two people to pick up. He's
Mhm.
trying to.
Underground. Underground.
God damn it!
Hmm.
It's taking you guys out of the city basically right now. You're heading in a northerly direction.
Oh yeah, Hamptons, baby. Woo!
That's not that's
That's
I don't know
not
what
where
that
that
is.
is.
not that direction. We're heading
Even
up
better.
to where I used to live.
Even better, Canada.
We're just
Canada.
going to her old house. is
Yeah,
what we're doing.
let's go to Rockland
That's
County,
a
guys.
safe
Come
house.
It'll be
Come
fine. Yeah. Yeah. You fly for about an hour.
on.
In
West
that-
Point.
In that time, Austin.
Can I get the doctor to heal me?
Perhaps
Because I got shot.
you did. Yeah. You should.
Yeah,
So
as
in,
he
in
sees,
flight, okay.
Because like
Yeah.
I've wrapped it myself because apparently Greer don't give no shits.
It's still bleeding even with the wrap on it. So yeah,
Yep,
you can.
nope.
The doc can easily
Like
see
Greer
that.
didn't even try and
Yeah,
take a
he'll
bullet
take
for
a
me.
look at it and see that
Blew up instead.
it's a through and through, no bone damage or anything, and he'll get a fresh bandage, and as he puts his hand around as he's wrapping it, they'll get the glow thing, I guess.
You get 4 points back, and if that fully heals the wound, the doc.
So how does it work with? Because I've got 1 point of slashy and then 2 X's. So how does a 4 work?
So
is it 2 to resolve the X or what?
it's 2 to resolve the X. So, but that was the bullet that stuck in you, right? Was the two X's? You had one that hit you, and it didn't do anything. And I think you already had a point of damage, something.
I had a point of superficial from the old man that tried beating me up early.
Gotcha. So, yeah, you fully heal the wound caused by the bullet, and as you're doing that, the bullet actually plops out into your hand.
Into the doc's hand?
Into the doc's hand, and it's like fully. It's a hollow point. Looks like fully expanded. Did what it's supposed to. It looks like it's probably expanded a little bit more than it normally would. Hit something a little bit, just a tiny bit more dense than it's.
And then Spencer will also get like a shirt down and like reveal the shot that
yeah, there's
bounced off.
a bruise, but it doesn't look like it actually would have hurt him.
You got shot twice?
I know, right? Look at Greer.
I don't need to. This is very odd.
It's okay. I got some of them back.
Did you get the bullet out of him?
Yeah, look.
Can I inspect it?
Yeah.
Do you know, it didn't hurt as much as I thought it would.
It looks like it hit like a 6x6 or something. It's splayed out.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Awful lot.
Clearly a hollow point, but it's a lot flatter than it normally would be had it hit like regular flesh.
Is
You
it
sure
like?
it
Is
didn't-
it like? Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Logo.
Sure it didn't hit bone. It almost looks like it hit bone. But anyway, you should be fine. You should be fine. Just take aspirin and call me in the morning.
Thanks, Doc. Hey, look at the bright side. This is the first time you've not treated me for non-drug related incidents.
I thought you were gonna say an STD.
Listen, that's between me and the doc. Okay, there's Dr. Payson confidentiality.
Yes.
If I know that.
I just hope he doesn't have to hold anything when he does his glowy thing.
Yeah, it has to put hands on you.
Go ahead, Myriad. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna ask if like the bullet was something from like a standard issue like NYPD gun or not.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a 9mm.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty standard. Probably didn't think they needed anything more than that. And they were also trying to make it look like they were police officers.
Surprise, motherfuckers!
And we were surprised.
Mucho surprise. Austin. Within the hour, because you at some point would have gotten on the subway. You you get into, or at least near the club. You can hear the music kind of playing, even though it's like supposed to be like one of those underground places. They probably have it turned up. It's a basement kind of a situation. You can hear it. It's not too loud as you're getting close, and as you get into like the stairwell that leads down to it, you can hear it pretty clearly. As you go in, open the door, and immediately it's just a rave. It's a rave in here. The lights are going. There's lasers all over the place. Not the kind that come out of your friend.
Yay.
There's people in here just dancing. All kinds of people. Hundreds of people. It's probably overfilled, to be honest. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to head over to the DJ booth and see if Truth's on.
Okay. You get closer to the DJ booth, and you can see your friend is in fact behind the booth, making this wonderful music you are listening to right now.
I get their attention.
Waves you over.
I just get up close and say in their ear, "Do you still have the extra phones?"
Yeah, whatever you need. They're in the back. You still have your key?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The hell did you
I
get
head
into?
back. You don't want to know. Those damn Brits. And I head back there.
Okay.
And pick up some stuff and leave some money
Okay. He's got
from the duffel.
You walk back and there's a few computers set up. Wall of monitors, just looks like they're monitoring stuff. There's a shelf that has phones on chargers.
Just out of curiosity, since I've broken into what's his face's phone system before.
Whose phone system before?
Greer's boss.
Sure.
I want to see if I can get back into that system from here.
You can try. You can certainly try. So for you, that will be your computer aptitude merit.
Okay.
That will be computer hacking and smarts. If you're trying to do anything like super fancy, your technical competence might come into this, but you would have to explain to me what exactly you're doing.
I am trying to see communications. Like text, whatever, internal communications that would kind of verify that they were being sent here.
Okay. I will allow it.
So
We're about to roll a whole lot of dice.
So you said that was computer aptitude,
Computer aptitude.
hacking, and
I'm
smarts.
sorry, not your technical competence. That is for your monkey guy.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be manipulation. Your technical manipulation. It's gonna
Okay.
be computer aptitude. You don't have to re-click that if you already have. It's gonna be computer hacking and smarts.
Smarts. Okay.
Yeah.
Smarts will automatically roll everything.
Yes. Woo! Woo! That's a lot of dice. Yeah. Wow.
I'm a very suspicious boy.
You work your magic, and at one point your little monkey gets out and is like punching keys on the keyboard as well, and it's really weird, but it's not like that one TV show with the two people on the same keyboard. He's on a different keyboard, but he's doing stuff to make your job easier, essentially.
Good job.
And you get into the system, and you are able to. Hey, Duff. You get into the system, and you're able to see that those communications, the phone calls, text messages, basically anything you were worried about, were sent from the same individual that Greer was talking to.
Okay.
So it did come from a legitimate source.
Okay. So I will send a text message back to that guy.
Okay.
Where you going? I'm just gonna leave a message there and say I can find it if you send it back, and then I log off and take the stuff, leave some money for DJ Truth, and kind of head out a little bit and wait for a
response
message.
Yeah. Those of you in the helicopter, you hear Sutton. What the fuck? Who is this? Takes his hands off the stick for a minute and is flying and texting.
I'm not even gonna say anything about it. That's not. I'm in no
He's got,
position to be.
He's got like his knee on the stick.
I was gonna say, is he steering with his knees?
Yeah.
That's illegal.
Is it?
Oh.
Do they have laws about that?
Austin, you get a text back. Who is this? How did you get this number?
I know it's technically illegal in England, so.
Yep.
I respond back. This is Computer Head, and it was easy. Tell Greer I said hi.
Can I like peer over, like
He
over
reaches
his
as
shoulder?
you're like starting to peer up. He reaches the phone back, so he almost hits you with it. He just like pointed at Greer. It's for you.
I'll grab it.
You read the texts.
I'm gonna send back. Don't know. Stop fucking around. You know how to track. Also, you suck for not being at the helipad.
You suck.
I respond back.
And then I'll
How
send
was
a
I
sad
supposed to
face
get
emoji.
there?
I'll send a mad face emoji. And then I'll send back train emoji, bike, car, walking man, and just send all of those back.
Ooh, put an avocado in there.
My God.
I think about it. And then I hand Sutton his phone back.
He looks at it. for
She
a
said I
second.
could trace it.
I told him to trace it. I'll tell Sutton I told him to trace it. He's good at what he does. He'll be fine. He'll find us.
Puts his phone away. Continues to fly without saying anything else to Greer.
Hey, to be fair, I told Greer it was really easy.
Did.
He seemed
So,
upset about that, actually.
He's good at what he does.
Okay.
Now I'm just gonna keep dancing.
To music you can't hear.
Yeah. No, in the
Only for
helicopter I'm
Austin.
being real broody.
Okay. So Austin,
Austin.
you're tracking them for probably a good hour and a half, and you can see like GPS. They're going a ways. They're a good ways out of the city, like upper New York at this point.
Okay.
They went upstate.
It's definitely upstate New York.
Yeah.
You know, where they send the dogs and the people
Yeah.
that have babies that they're not supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Upstate New York. That's where everything bad goes.
Oz will
Oh,
definitely.
man. I don't want to go to Oyelo's farm.
Sorry. Go ahead.
He'll leave out of here, and then he'll use one of the burner phones that he got from Truth,
Mm-hmm.
and contact Apricot, and just see if he can spend the night there.
You get a text back. You know where it is? I'll see you soon.
Okay. He'll look. Okay, no danger words, so. And then he'll head that way.
Okay.
Do the peace out to Truth and head out.
All right. The music fades as you get further away. You get to his apartment. You knock on the door. And describe to us who answers the phone. Or the phone. Oh my god, the door. It's a door. It's a door. The door. Who answers the door?
That would be Apricot Payne. She is probably a 25-year-old African American woman who is owns her own computer and database design company. We've known each other since she was a counselor in my middle school computer camp. She taught me some ways to do some subversive script when
She turned you into
programming.
a script kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I basically helped her over the years with just different things with her programs.
Okay.
But we've kept in touch quite a bit. She's not Spencer level, but she's well enough up
She's
in
well off.
her
Yeah. Okay. Opens the door, looks out, looks you up and down, closes the door, pulls the chain off, opens it back up. Come on.
Hey, Cotty. Thank you.
Do I even want to know?
Probably not a good idea. You know what all cops are. And nothing against me, but there's some strange things going on. So I'm going to head
Have you
out
looked
of
at the
state.
news recently?
Have they gone past the gun battle?
Something about an explosion on the
Oh,
top floor of a
that's
building
what
or
that
something?
was. That's what that was.
20 people died.
Ow. All I know is a bunch of cop cars came screaming down when I was going to go out to the club to do
Oh.
my usual gigs, and then I heard lots of gunfire, and I just kept moving because we just what, a week ago, week and a half ago, they had the big blow up at the park nearby.
Right, that was right over by where you live, right?
Yes, I just no, it just I did not feel safe going back. So I'm going to hang out and then probably head off, maybe go out back out to where the camp was.
Do you need a ride somewhere?
I
I can call you an Uber.
don't think an Uber will get me there, but I have some money. Do you have do you still have that old motorcycle?
I do.
I'll give you some. I'll pay you for the motorcycle. I'll pay you cash.
Uh, o- okay.
Let's just say you remember the stuff we did in back in computer camp. The British Embassy pays really well.
Oh, interesting. Well,
Mm-hmm.
that's more information than I needed.
Yes. Now
Um,
you know why I'm being evasive.
couch is free.
Thank you. I'll be out of your hair in no time.
Make yourself feel at home, but don't empty my fridge out. You have
Noted.
one or
I
two,
have lost a
one or
lot of
two
weight since computer
meals.
camp.
I wasn't trying to. You can feed
Yeah,
yourself. Just leave some things in there.
I will. Don't worry. Your spiced apple pie
Ah,
latte ice cream is safe.
thank you. There's blankets and pillows set up. It's late. You should get some rest.
Thank you. And thank you for this. I'll let you know more when it's good to know more.
Okay. Okay. Sets the keys on the table next to the couch. I trust you know the real value of that bike. And she walks away.
Oz has no earthly idea what the value of the bike is. So he would he will leave a good chunk of money.
Okay.
He had 100K, so
Yeah. He's got definitely more than enough to pay for a
You
motorcycle.
technically you have two of those.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Way more than enough to pay for
So
a
I have
motorcycle.
basically made sure I bought some silence, hopefully.
Okay. Okay. Well, we cut back to the helicopter as it's landing. Oz, you would have probably noticed that the GPS like tracker has stopped moving. You guys
Okay.
touch down at a farmhouse. It's way off the beaten path. Like there's nothing else around. The closest house you have seen, like looking out of the helicopter, maybe 5 miles out. It's way out there. You touch down. It's still dark. It's probably like 2 or 3 a.m. at this point, given how much travel you guys have been doing. As soon as the thing touches down, Sutton doesn't even wait for everything to stop. He's out. He lets the other pilot deal with all that stuff. And he's straight to the front door of the farmhouse.
I'll unbuckle, get out, pull the gun, and follow.
You see
I'm gonna
him
fall after Greer.
you see him put a key in the door and open it and just open the door.
I will put my gun away, safety on.
He just waits next to the door.
I'll walk in, drop the bag, and wait for the inevitable punch to the face.
I'm gonna walk behind Greer, and as she walks through the door, I'm gonna like kind of follow after her, and I'm just gonna give her like a little pat on the shoulder, just knowing what it's like for a superior officer to be disappointed in you.
Yep, I'm gonna stand there. Can I look back at uh Carmen and just go? Can you get him out of the you know? I need Archie out of there.
Yep.
Can you grab him?
Yeah,
Please?
I'm gonna drop the bag with the money in it, and I'm gonna go get Spencer.
Um, he looks over to the other pilot. There's a guest house, and he points off into the woods. About a half a mile that direction. Just follow the road. See you in the morning. He salutes and walks away.
Greer's heart is racing, like mine is right now.
Pulls you off into an office. Shuts the door.
Greer's gonna take the gun, flip it, hand it over. And she's just gonna start stripping herself of like the weapons that she has.
What? Can you confirm again for me what rank your lieutenant's son is?
I believe. Hold on, let me double check, just so I don't fuck it up.
This is Greer's NPC, so it's all on.
Royal Marine Lieutenant Colonel.
Oh, that sucks. I outrank him.
I'm
Not
sure.
earned, though. Not earned, but I do.
Technically, yes. He understands.
No,
how
technically,
you got that.
technically, as a member of the royal family, I'm a major.
Yeah. Technically, he understands how that works, but like,
yeah.
In this scenario, it doesn't matter because I'm sure he has the backing.
Yeah.
the fuck are you doing? I don't want any of that.
She doesn't know what to say. She's just quiet, looking forward, hands behind her back.
I'm gonna give you one chance to explain to me what happened.
What time?
Yes. What went wrong?
Well, if I'm being completely honest, and it's kind of like a flip switches in Greer's head, and she just like drops the formality. Well, if we're being honest, Archie is not a good person to take care of. He is very impulsive and does as he wishes.
You're not the
I
first
thought-
person to tell me that.
I thought that by putting him in a situation in which he could not control, he might calm down. So I took him to the bank robbery, in the hopes that he would figure it out. But it didn't work. He just figured out he has powers, and it seems that I don't know what happened.
What do you mean you don't know what happened?
There was a man with lightning. Suddenly, I was very strong, and Sir, I have no idea. I'm gonna give him all the information I have.
He sits and listens to everything. I cannot believe you've gotten pulled into this. We've had our eye on Magnus Labs for a long time. They have been experimenting on people. Obviously, now you know all the stories, or at least some of the stories you told me about the guy with the crowbar, and that kind of thing. That's, it's real. I saw your doctor friend heal Spencer. Sorry,
Yeah.
the Duke.
He can piss off. Sorry,
Should I refer
sir.
to him as Major? It doesn't matter.
His Royal Highness. You know, if we're throwing ranks around.
They're in a room by themselves. He's thinking out loud. Yeah.
I'm just letting you know what it would be.
I saw your doctor friend in the helicopter. I saw what he did. I don't know what the rest of you can do.
That bit's complicated.
But we need to figure it out. Because unfortunately, now the 5 of you are the only ones equipped to stop Magnus.
Sir, all due respect, Archie is not the Duke. His Royal Highness is not mentally. He's not smart enough to put that on his. His brain doesn't work well.
But he listens to you.
On occasion. Very occasionally. If I have cocaine or alcohol or hookers.
So we'll make sure he's got all 3 before and after anything happens.
Right. I don't have a choice, do I?
No.
Yeah, I thought as much.
You know, some of those police officers, I heard your doc saying that they weren't real cops.
Yep.
Some of them did have their body cams on. My co-pilot was looking at some of the leaked footage that has hit the media. Spencer can fly?
He can fly, he can shoot lasers from his eyes.
Oh, God.
I can jump really high. Very strong. The doctor can heal people.
Saw that.
Carmen, the lass back there, she's got strong blood is the only way I can describe it. She can make herself really strong in certain places.
That's really weird.
Yeah, that one was a hard one to figure out. I couldn't figure it out, and then I did it, and then that was
Wait,
it.
I'm sorry, what? You did it?
I thought that I could maybe do what she did, but we very quickly figured out that it just makes me aggressive, and that is very much not who I am, and therefore
I'm
I should
sorry.
probably not
You've
do
always
that.
been aggressive.
Yeah, but I like to think that I'm not. All right, you're right. You're right, sir. My apologies. The boy, he has a monkey. It's like a cat.
Like a,
It's sorry, sir.
okay, I thought the blood thing was weird. A cat monkey?
Yeah, it's like it follows him around and it like does things and it's like his friend and it can like hack into things and
The monkey can hack into things?
well, I think it's the boy that can do it, but the monkey can also do it.
So he's
So
controlling the monkey?
I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
So shit got out of hand and
Yeah. You damn right
may
it
I
did.
speak frankly?
You already have been.
Yeah, that wasn't in the training. I looked through the book again after it happened, and I saw the natural disaster and the other things. There's nothing for being a what I can only describe as superhuman. So
That's exactly what this is, yes.
yeah, I didn't know what to do.
This
So I
happened
didn't.
this happened a long time ago too. We thought we put a cap on it.
I'm sorry. What?
Have you ever noticed just a little bit how I don't really get older? How long have we known each other?
Honestly, about long time,
I look the same as the day
long
we
ass
met.
time. You do. I thought that was just good genetics.
Well, yes, but no.
Very good. Yeah.
That's all I got though. I'm not like super strong or anything like that. I just don't age,
Just
or I haven't for a long time.
so you're like,
Magnus stole research that the British government was doing.
oh well. Why were we doing that?
Why wouldn't we be?
You're right. That's
If
that's
you
yeah
can make super soldiers, why wouldn't you want to make super soldiers?
yeah.
Well, you know, one thing after the next. I got called in. They asked me if I wanted to participate in this program. Sure, why not? I didn't get much. I just live a long time now. Which is great, but it also kind of sucks.
Any negative side effects, maybe?
No, I haven't got any negative side effects.
Yeah, I've got two of them. I think.
Yeah, that's because Magnus screwed things up. Every single lab rat that's come out of there has come out with some sort of terrible thing that also goes hand in hand with their power.
Oh, that's nice.
Every one of them.
So what are we doing here?
Hiding. Potentially training.
Oh, okay. Right.
I own this plot.
Yeah.
This is mine.
It's real nice.
Thank you. I'm
The sheep.
really, really hoping there are plenty of sheep outside. I'm really, really hoping you guys don't destroy it, but we're going to have that conversation later. We have guests, one of which happens to be in the royal family.
Yeah. Um. I have to ask. Um, after this is over, I'm going to be relieved from duty in the way that we are relieved from duty. I assume.
Relieved? No. Why would you be relieved?
I don't.
You messed up. Things got out of hand. If anyone else would have been in this position, he would be dead.
Why am I not?
Or
I
worse.
feel like I should get, one to the head.
Why? You have... Your charge is still here. Things went wrong. But for the most part, you did your job. A lot of the things were out of your control. Why would I punish you for that? You were
You're English?
reacting to situations which you had no control over. Oh, I've already explained this to my higher-ups. They wanted to.
Yeah.
So don't screw this up again. Otherwise, I'm gonna get that bullet. Because I stuck my
I'll
neck out
take one
for
right
you.
after you.
I stuck my neck out for you. And now we need to talk to the rest of them.
Sure.
You want to collect them?
I'll s-
Or maybe we can... You know what? There's alcohol in the kitchen. Let's go.
I'll follow. And never mind, I'm not gonna follow. If there's a couch, Greer's just gonna sit there with her hands, like her head in her hands, just.
I'm gonna
She's
be telling
tired.
I'm gonna be telling the doctor about how I fly now.
You're muted.
You're muted.
You loco.
Or he's just gasping.
You sprout wings. You
No, dog, and I'll just float and come back down.
This is getting weirder by the day.
Right? I mean, you guys all have, like one thing. I have two.
Congratulations. I don't understand any of this. I mean, I'm grateful for what I can do. I just don't understand the purpose. Why?
Well, don't get me wrong. Yours is super practical and very helpful. Mine is useless to nobody, or to everybody. But
Hey, you welded that door shut. You was a real blue collar worker.
thank you. I've always associated myself with the blue collar peoples of the world. I've always associated with them significantly more than perhaps I have people of my own ilk. And I credit that with my upbringing and my awareness of my surroundings and my social cues and everything else.
Carmen's like,
Highness.
as she's listening to him, she's going into like the cabinets trying to find food. Completely
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
she's like, yeah, that's some sort of self-awareness you have. Yeah.
There's like...
Can we order pizza? I'm hungry.
There's like
I want pizza.
MREs and stuff lining the shelves. This is definitely
I'm
a
gonna-
prepper's house.
I'm a sigh and just grab about 5 of them.
Sutton
wait,
comes out, stands next
Wait,
to...
why can't I can't get Boober Eats here. I could have probably chosen a better name for that.
Probably.
More smash?
I mean, admittedly, can I also get Boober Eats here?
I was
'Cause I'm
gonna
kinda
say
down
that
for-
sounds.
I'm kind of down for Boober Eats.
Sutton walks out and stands next to Spencer. Your Highness.
Sudden.
There's booze in the kitchen.
Thank you. Where's Spencer? Where's Greer?
He'll walk out that way and open the fridge up, pull out a few bottles of wine that he's chilling in there, and then he opens up a locked cabinet and pulls out a few bottles of bourbon, sets them on the counter. These
Spencer
are
will
for
grab a bottle
special
of the-
occasions. He's still got the bourbon in his hands. These are for special occasions. Please. Savor it. Please.
Grabs a bottle of wine with one hand. And a second bottle of wine. Oh, those fuckers, when they broke in my door. I had at least $5,000 worth of booze on that fucking counter table that door's probably gone into.
I think that is the least of your worries right now.
Well, ooh, shit. Karen. Or Sharon.
She goes home after the night's
Susan.
over.
Shelley.
Oh, did you come out?
Yeah.
Well, everyone. It's good to meet you all. Hello.
Oh,
Hey.
right.
Kinda looks over at Greer. This is a very enthusiastic bunch you've got here.
Carmen's
Your wine is
shoving
your
joint
your
in her
wine
face.
is your wine is dated in the 2000s. Do you not have anything good?
Archie, no, we're not now. Not now.
This is disgraceful. I refuse to stay here under these circumstances. I can't get pizza. I can't get wine.
Then you can
And apparently
stay
the bourbon-
outside with the sheep. We have no other options.
Well, he's got to take his booze and he's going to go outside with the sheep.
I fail to see what there is to be enthusiastic about. I have patients at a hospital that need treatment. I had surgery tomorrow morning.
That surgery is probably getting canceled.
It was life or death situation.
Then they'll find another doctor.
None of us asked for this, you know.
Yeah, I know.
But yet we're being treated like criminals.
I brought you here to keep you safe. I'm not... You can leave if you want. I'm not going to hold you here.
How am I supposed to get back? I don't have a helicopter. Because I just might think about that.
It's understandable. I think anybody would think about that, given the situation. No. Spencer, they're not.
Dang it.
We can fly you back. If that's the choice you make, we can fly you back. But you were in kind of fucked if you do, fucked if you don't kind of a situation.
I wasn't part of that robbery. From what I've seen on the
know.
news, they were looking okay. Then
I've seen the footage.
Do I feel like a criminal by association? I mean,
Because, and I am just guessing at this point, I think the police on the roof were Magnus. He kind of looks over to Greer. I think that was Magnus. I really do. And I think once they find out that you, Doctor, are associated with the other three, I don't think they're going to care that you haven't done anything wrong. I don't think the other three have done... It's hard to say that. I don't think they've really done anything wrong. Maybe put themselves into a situation they maybe shouldn't have. Looks over at Greer.
Greer will immediately just avert her eyes.
But I don't. You didn't do anything wrong, per se. Especially you. You were there helping people at the scene of the robbery. Commendable.
Well, can you explain to me then why we are being sought after by Magnus? What is their problem with us?
I saw what you could do in the helicopter.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how that works, but okay.
Magnus stole research from the British government. The British government was developing some sort of, we'll call it a super soldier. It's another word for serum. They were trying to make super soldiers, basically.
That
Soldier
is
juice.
beginning to make things clear.
It's a different kind of serum.
They stopped. Yeah, they stopped doing it though. They ended the research because things started going poorly. Magnus somehow got their hands on it and started developing it further. That's what I think the lightning guy was. And that's what I think all of you are. As a, I don't know, offshoot? I don't know what happened. I don't know how the transference of power happened. But if you all have it, there's no telling how many other people got hit with that also have powers and abilities. We are not equipped to stop Magnus. The U.S. government isn't either. But the five of you, you said there was another one? Kind of looking at Greer. The techie guy? The one who's in my phone?
He'll do that.
The five of you are now uniquely equipped to take them on. To stop them from hurting other people.
But didn't you say that there were others that could be infected?
I did. You could... I know you. I know Greer. Well, I know you because I know Greer. I trust her. She trusts you. I think. Kind of looks over.
Yeah, he's the most trustworthy. No offense. And I'll look to Carmen.
Carmen's just none taken.
You seem like the most level-headed person here.
Thank you. Given the circumstances, I'm surprised even at myself. But I kind of see what you're saying. If we're to stop the ones that have, I can't even bring myself to word. Okay, I'll stay. Are we allowed to make phone calls?
I wouldn't.
I mean,
recommend
surgeries have to be rescheduled, or other doctors have to be put in place. I just can't not show up.
You can call from my phone. It's a secure line, or at least mostly secure.
The boy's good. It's secure.
Very well.
Yeah.
Do you mind?
Yeah.
He'll take it and go into. Is there a room that I can go to?
There was an office, that Greer and Sutton came out of.
Okay.
Greer had her head hung low when she was walking out of there.
He'll head to the office and kind of look before he closes the doors.
Okay.
And he'll make his phone calls.
All
right. When the doctor comes back out, Carmen's just gonna be like, "Oh, me next," and she's gonna grab the phone and she's just gonna do a little, group chat with Jack and Alejandro.
Oh my god.
And she's just gonna send the that emoji and then that emoji and then an eggplant emoji and then a thumbs up. That's it.
Okay.
Aubergine, Greer. Aubergine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's not the bit I was confused about.
Yeah. Okay.
Just wants to make sure they know that she's safe, considering the building next door to her
Yeah.
got exploded a little bit.
Right. Yeah.
Don't know how that happened.
One of them sends back just like a bunch of question marks. The other one's like a couple of heart emojis with a thumbs up.
I gotta know which is which, man. You can't just leave me like that.
Carmen knows.
Then I'm gonna give the phone back to Sutton.
It's Jack, 100%.
Yeah.
So other than the private helicopter, there's no other vehicles of any
Nope.
nature around when
You
I'm
just-
outside.
Just like looking around, you don't see any like here at the
Oh, no.
farmhouse. Yeah.
He goes on an adventure to find one, like because there was like a barn and shit, right?
There is a barn. Yeah.
He investigates.
Sure. Roll. Let me. Oh man. It's gonna be investigation and wits.
Cool. I definitely don't think I can roll anything.
Well, you looking around, trying to find a car. There's like a tractor in here, like a farm tractor, like a Okay.
I mean, that'll do.
Yeah. There's a farm tractor in here, and like as you're in the farm, like the actual farm bit of the plot here, you hear the front door of the house open and shut, and then you can hear Greer like ranting at herself.
Eventually, Greer will eventually hear Archie's starting up the tractor.
Are you gonna
I
try to hotwire it? Because you definitely don't find the keys. Not in there.
Doesn't keep him in the barn, what a bitch.
That's how they get stolen.
My tractor keys are in my barn. But then again, good luck stealing it and going nowhere with it. Cool. In that case, then he'll come out of the barn. We're missing one of those bottles of wine he took with him. 'Cause
Okay.
that's gone.
Okay.
Chug, chug, chug.
Yep. So you come out and you see Greer's outside yelling at themselves.
Everything in here.
She considers choking Archie a little bit. She like puts her hands out and then
You might like that.
pulls-
Don't do that.
Dice roll.
Yeah, no, that's the thought that goes through her head. She goes,
Self-control.
Nope. "Oh,
Opposed
self-control. I'll do it.
check.
I don't mind."
You got 0 successes.
With the dog shit rolls.
You can spend a willpower on that if you want.
Nah.
You are 100%. You going after Archie.
Okay. Just gonna no powers, just force.
Something
What do you do?
like you've experienced Greer's like strength in the past, but not like this. As she's wrapping her hands around your neck.
She's just gonna she's not even choking, it's more of just like threatening. She's just holding it and then she's just gonna shove him onto the ground.
She can try shoving him onto the ground.
That would
She's
be
gonna try.
brawn and athletics
That's
versus
just-
brawn and athletics.
Come at me, girl.
Union Jack
Ooh.
didn't help shit.
Dang. You push.
You need a different shade of red.
Yeah.
Brighter.
You push Spencer, or try to. He doesn't budge, like, period.
So it's just really weird considering.
Like, not at all.
I mean, she's not gonna try to actually kill him. She just kind of wants to.
I understand.
Who can blame you?
I guess she's just gonna like, she can't shove him onto the ground, but she's gonna look at him and go, "You have to not be an absolute dickhead for this. You understand that, right?"
For what? I'm very confused. I'm hiding.
No,
I
you're
can
fucking
be-
drunk again. You're always drunk. Do something with your life. You have so many things going for you. Jesus Christ. She
Are you
takes his
angry at
bottle.
me?
She's gonna take his bottle of wine, walk inside.
You can try.
She's gonna try.
That's we'll say Dex versus Dex.
Okay.
Oh, your Dex will be better than mine. Oh, I don't think I got nothing.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. What was it? Dex versus
Just
Dex.
straight Dex, yeah.
Okay. It's not a lot.
It's enough.
Dang it.
It's enough. Yeah, you grab the bottle. Easy peasy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk inside and hand it back to Sutton.
We heard that.
Yeah, I hate him. Sometimes. On occasion.
So, do any of the rest of you have military experience?
Carmen's gonna take the bottle of wine from Son's hands and be like, "Nope."
Can I look at Carmen?
I don't know if he believes that.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna look at Carmen and be like, you fucking,
I don't know.
you're
if
in
he
this
belie-
with me now.
I don't know if he
Why
believes
you
that.
fucking hang me out to dry? You can't just do that.
I don't know if he believes that.
We beat the shit out of each other. That has to count for something.
We bonded.
Roa! I don't know, manipulation and... Never mind. He knows you're lying.
Aw, come on, man.
It's manipulation and subterfuge. You have 0 dice.
Wow. Absolutely devastating.
You say nope as you
Nope.
salute him.
Nope. I give him a little salute with the bottle in my hand.
Right. Okay. Look, there are spare beds. We can talk about this in the morning. I feel like everyone here needs a good night's rest. You can even sleep in if you want.
Yeah, that's very fucking generous of you.
I have guest beds.
It really is.
There's MRE. I think you already found them. There's MREs in the cabinets if anybody's hungry. Really, the only thing I have to drink in here is booze. I wasn't expecting company.
I can butcher a sheep. It's an offer.
Don't butcher my ship.
Ship.
All right.
The ship. Minecraft all over again.
I won't
Ship the sheep.
touch your sheep.
Thank you. The footage of Spencer really is something else. I just want to point that out. Have any of
yeah,
you?
baby.
Have any of you
Oh
seen
wait,
it?
no, that's
Did you
Rage.
look at
Never
it?
mind.
Have you seen
Nope.
anything?
Don't want to.
I mean, I saw him fucking floating in the air, so I guess I saw it first person. I don't really need to see a video of it.
Oh, you were there. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, the building. next
There's not enough beds for everyone, so you will have to like share. Just throwing that out there.
There was a couch,
house.
right?
There are couches, yes.
I'm gonna plop
Sleep
on
on
one.
the roof.
Okay. Goes into his office. Please don't leave until tomorrow after we have a chance to like actually have a conversation about this. I'm gonna go to sleep. Maybe. Closes the door.
I'm gonna look for a long range rifle in here.
Well, that is not hard to find.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna go outside and I'm just gonna start cleaning it, sitting, break it apart, put it back together.
This is a large rifle, by the way. This is a Weatherby Mark V. This is a 50 caliber rifle.
Home.
It's a big gun. Some people would call this a cannon.
Not.
It is just under cannon size. Yeah. So you're out there taking that apart. So this thing weighs like 15 pounds unloaded. It's a big rifle.
It's a biggin.
Yeah. So you're outside cleaning that. Spencer, what are you doing as Greer comes out with this giant rifle?
Oh, as soon as Greer left him,
Yeah.
and she was mad at him, Greer fucked her. Spencer fucked right off.
Where?
Well, he would have tried to find the nearest store or town that had booze,
Oh.
as per my massage.
So your
Greer's
flight
emotional.
is very slow and you're
That's fun.
drunk.
It's fun. I can follow lights.
Um
And the cold air, I sober up. I'm good, man.
yeah. So you fly up. Roll alertness and wits. We'll see. You are drunk,
I've
so
never
you have a
rolled.
penalty to this. Although I'm not sure it's going to matter too much.
Damn.
That's really good.
When Spencer needs to find booze to get over his boss, his personal guard yelling at him.
So you fly up, and at first you don't see anything, just hills and trees.
Ugh.
And you fly up some more, and it's just hills and trees. So you fly up some more. You've been flying like straight up for a good like 5 minutes at this point. Again, you do not fly fast. You just fly. You're not
Levitate.
quick like at all. Yeah, it's pretty much just levitation at this point. Like
Yeah.
20 feet per turn if you're lucky, right? It's kind of like the D&D spell.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So you go up and you go up and you go up and you finally get to a point where in your drunken stupor you can see lights miles away.
I got nowhere else to be.
Okay. You start heading that direction. Greer, I need you to make I guess it's going to be alertness and wits. But you need a really good roll to see Spencer flying because he's really high up.
Target practice.
I was going to say, when she came out with a rifle, I was like, oh man.
That's
Damn.
actually, yeah. So you go outside and you plop down and you just kind of look around before you like start cleaning. and you just catch him. It's a clear night. You just catch sight of him flying somewhere further north. He's just kind of hovering and going in that direction, really high up.
Yes, please. Yes.
Do it, Greer. Do it.
I'm gonna find a little perch.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna level it.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna fire.
Oh my god. You don't know this is coming. So you don't.
I'm not okay. I'm not gonna fire it at him. Just in front of him.
So in
The
his
next
direction.
one goes in him. Yes.
Okay, so I need you to aim to not hit him. Like, you want to get it close, but not actually hit him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Aim to miss, basically.
Okay. What do I roll? You let me know what I need to roll
Like
to
you're
not hit
you're
this
trying to
man.
get. I just want to clarify. You're trying to get it close without hitting him.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's gonna be. Let me look at your character sheet. That's gonna be firearms for
Okay.
sure. Crack shot for sure.
Okay.
And Dex. Now, here's the question.
Yeah.
How long do you sit there and aim? Because for every round you sit and aim, you can add an extra dice up to the total of your wits.
I'd probably sit there for like. I mean, this is Greer's expertise, so she'd probably sit there for like maybe 2 minutes.
Oh, I mean, it's only 3 seconds
Well,
per round, so you need 9
no,
seconds to get the full benefit.
She'd sit there for like 30 seconds, I think, just aiming correctly.
Okay, so that modifier down at the bottom, just add 3 to that. So you can just increase that by 3.
Okay.
And then roll your dex. And then we'll see what happens. That's a lot of dice.
If you botched on that,
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Hang on. The firearms. I'm just making sure it's everything. Okay, yeah. Where did +7 come from?
That's everything put together.
Is it total?
That's my crack shot, my firearms, and then the time I spent.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So
Would
you
you roll one more?
rolled.
It's fine.
6 total.
Yeah. Okay, so 6 successes. That's real good. Modified for how far away he is. That's still really good. Spencer, you hear the crack of something flying past you at supersonic speeds. Basically, you hear the sonic boom as the bullet travels by.
Cool. Not knowing what it is, I'm just going to drop from the sky.
Okay. You have
Assuming that the enemies have come after me again.
you have a ways to go, so it's gonna be
That's fine.
it's gonna be a turn before you hit the ground.
It's fine. I will stop myself before I hit the ground like I did last
Yeah.
time.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that. You know how your power works now.
Can I come out of the house at that point upon hearing a gunshot?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a 50 caliber rifle go off before. You walk outside and there is like a dust cloud settling around where Greer is. Like these things kick up everything around them. Sutton comes out. What the fuck?
He's flying away.
Son of a bitch.
Oh. He was.
Did you
I mean,
hit
to
him?
be honest, he's probably just looking for booze.
I didn't.
Are you aiming to take another shot? He is
Yeah.
falling from the sky. You know you didn't hit him.
Yeah. I'll
You're
tell
gonna hit him
I
again.
didn't hit him.
But you're aiming to shoot again?
Yeah.
God, great. Hey.
Level it.
Maybe don't.
What?
We can go get him.
But I have the gun.
I don't want you to kill a member of the royal family.
I wasn't gonna shoot him. I was just gonna aim in front of him.
We heard the shot already once. Is that
Yeah.
not enough? And Spencer, you are on the ground.
You haven't met Archie, have you?
I'm gonna go up to Greer and be like, "Hey, I got this spicy pasta. I got this beef patty. There's this other pasta that looks a little suspicious. Which one do you want?"
I will immediately turn the safety on, and I will just like, which one you're not good to eat?
Give me that. Give me
I
that.
like the pasta.
Give me the right.
I will give it to him.
Right? Moose, I know.
Ignore her. Go away. You don't exist, man. Go away. Shoot.
How dare you? She's just staring.
It's what she does, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Mean mugging me all the
All
time.
the time. It's
I'll
great.
just take one. And then I'll just rip it open.
I'll go get Spencer if you want me to go get Spencer.
Please.
Thank you.
I'll do a little. It's like a jog, but my heart's not really in it.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting because Spencer's also doing a jog, but his heart is in it
Which direction?
to where he saw booze. Well, to where he thinks booze is.
Mm.
Oh, I'll grab. You know, I'm gonna grab before I go in and run after Spencer. I know what makes the guy tick. I'm gonna grab like 2 bottles of liquor.
Okay.
As you come into the house, the doc is standing straight up, stiff, with a 1,000-yard stare, and he's trembling, and he's sweating.
Doc, are you all right?
No response.
I'm gonna kind of. I would know how to handle someone having like PTSD flashbacks. No.
I mean, you've experienced them enough, sure.
I'm gonna be like, Doc, I'm gonna grab hold of your arm. Don't freak out. And I'm gonna like grab hold of his shoulders and slowly kind of try to move him towards the couch to sit down.
He's rigid. I mean, his muscles are just like, he's all tensed up. But he allows you to do what you're saying to do.
Was it the gunshot?
He just keeps staring.
I'm gonna just take a bottle of wine and just place it in his lap very tenderly. And then I'm assuming there's like a blanket or something on the couch. I'm gonna just wrap it around his shoulders. And I'll be like, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go get the British guy. And I'm gonna grab 2 more bottles of booze and I'm gonna make my way out.
Okay. I have to check something because I am pretty sure Spencer is faster than you are.
He is, but I'm gonna yell that I got booze, so I'm gonna lure him back.
Maybe.
It depends how far away I was at the time, though.
You have to yell. Yep, yell. You gotta yell real good. For the sake of brevity, I'm going to say because Spencer is drunk, it is easier for Carmen to catch up.
He's not but to be fair. It's, I mean, a bottle and a half of wine for a...
But you drank it so
No,
fast.
nothing.
Yeah.
I know. But, you know, getting a 50 cal bullet to the face is as a sobering
Didn't
moment.
hit you.
Doesn't need to, Josh. It's the emotional damage that comes along with
Emotional damage. Um, that's fair. But for the sake of brevity, I'm going to say that eventually Carmen does catch up to you, like 2 miles away.
Carmen's just gonna be like a look, and then whistle and be like, "Here, boy. Hey, I got this wine for you. I got 2 bottles."
Is that more shit wine? I don't want bad wine. I need good wine.
I think it's fairly good, but like, it'll get you drunk, so that's really all that matters. I'm gonna like pop the cork first and then hand it to him. I don't want him taking an eye out trying to uncork it.
You know, you're very scary sometimes.
Yeah. I should be. I've killed a lot of people in my life.
Me? No, not really. Never.
You can tell that about you. You got soft hands. Despite the blue collar work you did back there.
The first time, I did really good.
Uh-huh. And I'm gonna kind of like take him by the shoulder and start guiding him back to the farmhouse.
We're really far away from places that have stuff that I need.
Yeah, I think the lieutenant colonel probably did that on purpose, to be honest.
He's a dick.
He's military. It's kind of standard.
I'm military.
Yeah, kind of by default, though. Yeah, you're military, but like not really.
I was in there for like 6 weeks.
I can tell.
And I did it twice because I wasn't very good at it.
So were you like, did they like just kick you out or did you quit?
They can't legally kick me out, and I couldn't quit. So I just defaulted.
Yeah, I can't blame them.
Apparently, to be a real Marine, you have to be sober. And I was like, I don't agree.
I would agree with that just because, like, I don't want a drunk guy having access to guns normally under certain circumstances,
Oh, someone shot at me. We're in
Oh
danger.
yeah, that was yeah, don't worry about that. You'll forget all about it in the morning.
I feel like that's something not to forget. Which,
No.
even though I already did, it's fine. You're here now.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
shoot
they
you.
shot at you, but they didn't hit you. That's the important part.
Well, it's because I'm fucking good at dodging.
Yeah, you're very fast when you're flying. That's super speed.
I don't think I'm that fast. When I was running, I seemed a lot faster. Maybe I should stop flying. Flying kind of is boring now.
I mean, it's kind of cool. Maybe if you like figure out how to like go faster, it would be a little bit better. But yeah, it's kind of slow. Honestly, I was just fucking with you before.
I know. I'm used to you.
This is like, I'm gonna be really honest with you, Spencer. Like, I don't know what to do with you when I'm alone with you. Like, this is awkward for me.
Just don't fuck me. It'll change our relationship dramatically.
No, wasn't even a thought actually.
Really, I'm really good at it. All of the Kardashians say so.
Knowing the noises I've heard coming from the apartment, I'm gonna be like, sure.
I once did the entire cast of Cats.
That's a little weird, honestly. That fucking musical.
Mr. Mistopheles is very, very difficult.
Skeeves me out, honestly.
The rest
The
of them were all
costumes,
good.
I don't like when they meow.
Well, it added a bit of theatre.
You know what? You're not too bad. When you're like not being a pompous douchebag.
I'm actually really good. I'm the least pompous of all of them.
Honestly, I believe you. I truly do. I've seen what goes on. I read the tabloids. I watched that
Harry?
Oprah interview.
He's a dick.
Oh God, why did you fly so far away?
Because I was trying to find. We're in the middle of the fucking jungle.
It's upstate New York, man. It's not.
You
We're in
just
the
see
woods.
trees. This is all very foreign. We're basically in Maine.
Maine's like a little bit further. It's that way more a little bit. Yeah. Just like watch out for the coyotes. You know, they might nom on you, but it's fine. They usually give you a little bit of warning
I
beforehand.
once did a coyote. Well, I guess she was more of a cougar, but it's fine. It was all the terminology you guys use.
Fantastic. I'm gonna stop talking now.
And while we're walking, Spencer will regale you with numerous tales of his exploits.
Carmen is going to she's going to switch sides that she was walking on, so that her deaf ear is to you.
That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Alas, you do not hear many declarations of.
I can still hear you, but it's a little bit more bearable now.
It's just a hum.
No. Anyway, to make a long story short, you get back. I'm assuming you get settled in at some point.
Well, I'm gonna check back on the dock
Okay.
to kind of like once I bring I'm gonna kind of once we get towards the farmhouse again, I'm gonna grab Spencer and then kind of place him in front of the general. Is he a general? Lieutenant Colonel and Greer. And then I'm gonna be like, he's your problem now. Okay, bye. I gave him 2 more bottles of wine.
Woo!
And then I'm gonna go peek my head in to see how the
I
dogs
feel like me and Carmen really connected.
That's great. You'll need that camaraderie for what's coming next.
A flight home? I don't think so.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
We can talk about it now.
I'm gonna guide him to his room.
This meeting is not over. I adjourn it.
Yes, Your Highness.
Thank you. Finally good to have someone with proper respect.
Of course,
what kind of
Major.
like is there like a radio or anything like that? Like just like a normal radio?
Yeah, there's radio out here. I mean, there's TV too.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
Yeah. It's
I'm gonna-
satellite, but yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna just turn on the TV and like sit next to the dock on the couch and just kind of like give him a little background noise.
Okay.
And kind of like peek at him to see like if he's still got that like 1,000-yard stare in his.
He's not looking, but he's kind of just, I don't know. He's kind of
probably-
looking at the floor, but he's not staring. He's not sweating. He's not shaking anymore. He's just kind of off.
It's been a good long time actually. Probably would have taken you guys like 2 miles. A good run
45
time.
minutes.
Yeah, a good run time for 2 miles is like 15, 16 minutes. That's if you're moving real quick. You guys are real fast. And then you just kind of trotted back. You weren't moving too. Yeah, probably 45 minutes or so.
Hey, Doc, you okay?
Yeah, I'm I'm fine. Thanks. I think I'm just tired, overtired. I'm gonna go to sleep.
I'm gonna give him a little pat on the shoulder as he gets up off the couch and be like, well, you know, if you ever need to talk about anything, I'm an okay listener.
Yeah. Okay. Is anybody on this other couch over here? I'll take a couch.
Feel free.
Yeah. Thanks again. Good night.
Carmen's gonna kind of lay on the couch and she's probably not gonna go to sleep right away. She's probably gonna wait for like the doc's breathing to sort of even out, signifying that he is also gone to sleep.
Okay. A lot of you lay down. Think about the events of the day. Finally getting a moment to just stop. That's where we're going to end tonight's episode. And we'll pick up there next Thursday.
Woo.
Woo. No cliffhangers on this one, just a slow ending to the night as everybody goes to sleep.
Aw.
And Greer blows up again.
Surprised I hope not.
That's good.
So yeah, we will return tomorrow night with Sanguine Isles. That is at 9 p.m. Eastern. We have time change this weekend. It's gonna suck real bad. But
Me.
for Tom, at least for one session, you didn't have to stay up nearly as late as you normally do.
True.
So,
Well, technically, because we changed the time. This is my normal time.
dang it. All right.
Yeah.
Well, sorry.
But we finished early anyway. So it's
Yeah,
all good.
yeah. So yeah. Tomorrow night, Sanguine Isles, and then we'll pick up with session 6 of this next Thursday. If you want to see these two here again tomorrow, they're also in Sanguine Isles, and then after
And we don't
this
hate each
show,
other in that game.
Say what?
We don't hate each other in that game.
That's also true. Yes. And then we have
Who are the heroes in that game?
That's
Uh,
yeah.
You know, it depends on what you call heroes.
Yeah.
Have you watched
mean-
Sanguine Isles?
yeah. I got a Tindra's definitely not a hero.
And then not a full announcement, just kind of putting it out there. In the same time slot that this show is in, when this one's over, we might be having something else.
We got another one.
We got another one coming. Not gonna say what it is
Cool.
just yet. But
That's
I'm
crazy.
not DMing it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, I know. Crazy. I got somebody else to do it finally.
You got someone to do your job for you.
Pawned off the work on them.
You supervisor, you.
I am supervising. That's right. But yeah, we will see you all on the next one. Where's my button? I gotta find the outro.
I
Here
don't
we
know.
go.
Come back. They should
They'll
come back.
Come back. It
Mm.
will.
I-
It's just they're here.
You want to,
You want?
You want?
to.
See, I
pressure.
always say that. Yeah, no pressure.
but also you better come back.
You gotta come back.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean, you
come
know.
back.
Please come back.
Didn't leave a cliffhanger. How
Like
will they
and
come back?
subscribe.